You're watching Mix TV.
You have all the ingredients for this in your fridge. But ask yourself this. Of all the times you've made it at home, has it ever tasted like our McMuffin? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Maybe we McGriddles lovers have done a bad job of relaying this. But there are pockets of syrupy goodness hidden in the McGriddles cakes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
If you don't like surprises but still need a loan, then Anchor Financial Services is your answer. For over 40 years, Anchor Financial Services has been the hometown hero for families in eastern Oklahoma. We know life happens. Unexpected medical bills, home repairs, or that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With 7 convenient locations throughout eastern Oklahoma, our friendly team is always ready to help you navigate life's twists and turns. No jargon, no hidden fees, just straightforward, trustworthy financial support. So why wait? Stop by today or visit us online. Let Anchor Financial Services be your anchor in times of need. Because when life happens, we're here to help.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to St. John Stadium in Vian. It is the first round of the Class 2A Division II playoffs in the state of Oklahoma. The Kansas Comets against the Vian Wolverines, and what should be a beautiful night for some football. Hello, everybody. I'm Justin Pettit along with Mr. Clint Smith here. Clint, back in the playoffs just like that.
Yeah, it's should be a pretty good matchup here tonight. Got the Kansas Comets in town taking on your hometown Vian Wolverines.
Yeah, the Kansas Comets here on your Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show. The Comets come in with a record of 6-4. Their head coach is Mr. Warren Kirk. They beat Westville, Shoto, Maisie, Keys, Wyandotte, Commerce, and Chelsea. Their losses were to Sequoia Claremore, Adair, Salina, and Colcord. So, Adair and Colcord are pretty darn good.
Yeah, they are pretty tough. And said they went 3-3, the final 6 coming into this postseason. So they kind of struggled a little bit, 3-3. They lost last week, 49-0 to Colcord, which was the district runner-up. So looking to kind of right the ship here against the Wolverines, but that's easier said than done.
Yeah, you talk to some of the coaches and some of the other writers and broadcasters that I know. That Colcord team may, Holdenville's the number one seed out of that quadrant, which we'll talk a little bit later on. But a lot of people think Colcord, as we know them from being in Central's district the last few years, they're a really good football team. It's too up there by West Solomon Springs. Now, some players, real quick, Kansas, we mentioned they're 6-4, averaging about 33.6 per game, give up about 24.4. Some players to watch, quarterback Seneca Steele, running back Paul New, and wide receiver Jaden Carnes. And we've been watching them in pregame. They got some size, Clint.
Yeah, they do. They've got a couple of big linemen. And then Steele, he's a good athlete. He's a senior quarterback. He's a mobile guy. They'll get him out of the pocket, which probably a good idea to do against this Vian team with their speed on defense. But they'll get him out of the pocket, roll him out, let him try to get the ball, work the ball down the field a little bit. Got a couple of good receivers, a good running back as well. So we'll see what Vian can do to try to contain these guys.
Yeah, a lot of size and strength for Kansas. Now the Wolverines, of course, head coach Gary Willis, 10-0, perfect season, district champions. About everything that could go right went right for Vian this year. They had a first couple of games were a little tough against Eufaula.
Yeah.
And then, of course, here against Kiefer, which, they got down 14-0. I think that's the only time they trailed this whole season, as they really got things on track. 51.5 points per game is what they average. They give up about 11.3. 3 of those shutouts probably should have been about 5, but there was a couple of games where the clock was running. They had the reserves out there, and the first team's offense of the other team scored. So, but nevertheless, just a absolutely fantastic season by the Wolverines.
Yeah, and they come in healthy, which is, a lot of the times when you come into this playoffs, it's hard to get through a season healthy. But, thanks to the way they get out and get a big lead on a lot of these teams, they've been able to rest some of their guys in the second half, so they haven't had to play as many minutes as a lot of these other teams. And so that's huge if you can come into the postseason healthy. And, they kind of got over early in the season. They kind of got off to slow starts in some of those games. They got down, but it seems like they kind of corrected that a little bit as the season went on as well, because I think they're averaging about 30 points now in the first quarter these last several games.
Yeah, they've just been really outstanding. Of course, quarterback Cash Trammell, he kind of split a lot of time with Mason at the first, but really here in the last several games, it's been Cash pretty much all the way, other than a few Wildcat
Yeah,
formations.
and that's been a huge addition to this team, bringing him in, because he's a pure quarterback.
Yeah.
You've had Mason back there playing quarterback. He's an athlete. He's a guy that you can line up anywhere. But when you put Trammell out there, that's freed him up to move Mason around. They can split him out. They can put him in the slot. They can put him Wildcat. They can line him up in the backfield. They can do all kinds of stuff with him. And so that's really just kind of opened up this offense.
Yeah, you mentioned another running back right there. Drayton Fletcher had some great runs here last week. And then, of course, the offensive line, the tight ends, Cash Collins, Tristan Wiley, Nate Cheater. I believe I saw where Cash has over 700 yards passing, which if you're listening to us, you're like, well, that's not that much. For Vian, that's a ton.
For Vian, that's a bunch. And
especially playing about half the game.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And that's really been the key to this offense here this season. And, you talk about Drayton Fletcher out there. He's kind of the thunder to Mason's lightning, if you will. But we've seen him, when he gets around that end and gets some open field, we've seen him take him to the house, kick it in. He's got an extra gear there as well. And he's your tough yardage guy. When you need that yard, he's going to put his head down and run over somebody and get that first down for you.
Yeah, and, of course, Mason's going to return kicks. He's going to return. But he's going to delay them. I mean, he's everywhere out there. And he's just a special athlete, just like this whole team here. So we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back here on The Mix.
When considering where to have a wedding, birthday party, shower, anniversary, class reunion, or company party, make the easy, perfect choice. Willow Valley Venue in Salisaw. Willow Valley Venue is a beautiful, modern white barn on 17 acres, featuring amazing bridal and groom cottages, and is close to hotels and restaurants. Packages to fit any occasion are available. Like and follow them on Facebook, or call 918-315-0406. Willow Valley Venue, where memories are made.
It's self-assuredness, the poise that comes from looking and feeling your best. It's the freedom to let go and be yourself, and the self-esteem you feel when you know you're the best you can be. It changes how you see the world and how others see you, and it can change your life. For your life-changing smile, call Dr. Aubrey Henshaw at Aesthetic Dental Institute. Neighborhood dentist, world-class care.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Family is the reason we're here. It's the spirit that unites our customers, our bankers, our leadership, and our communities. Every face worth knowing, every story worth hearing, every community worth investing in. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
And we're back here in Vian, St. John's Stadium. They're a nice rendition of the national anthem by the Vian High School Marching Band, who, Clint, there for a while, they didn't have very many numbers on the band. Now they got a full squad. That's always good to see.
They sound great. That band of gold out here in their full marching uniforms, looking and sounding good.
I want to welcome everybody watching us on the YouTube page. If you're wondering where that is, of course, it is real easy to find. I say that. Let me get you the actual link to it. It is youtube.com/@themix1051. No capitals, no dots, no nothing. You can go over to the Mix Facebook page. The link is there. And of course, those of you listening to us on the radio, we appreciate you tuning in. I know we got some viewers from Kansas already. Again,
nice.
It's been a minute, but I used to hang around up at Kansas a lot whenever I was a youngster. My sister who was a few years older than me, was dating a guy, and his family lived up in the Oaks area, which is not too far from there. And so and then I passed through there many times, going to Tulsa. Not passed through, but went through there, going through Siloam, and used to play pool at a place in Siloam, the Golden Q, I think is what they call it. I don't know, but that's a long, long time ago, though. So, but getting ready to have the coin toss here. And real quick, while we got a minute, let's do our legal ID. You're listening to the Mix 105.1. KXMX Muldrow, Salisaw, Fort Smith.
Vian captains for tonight are number 70, Nate Cheater, number 50, Peyton Johnson, number 5, Jacob Brannick, and number 4, Tristan Wiley.
There's a whole slew of Kansas comments. Number 7, Paul New, number 53, Dwayne Bendabout. I believe that's number 12, the quarterback, Seneca Still. What a cool name.
That's a great name.
That's
and
a great football
that's
name.
Number 0 out there as
Caden
well.
Tyler. There's a few other fellows. I think number 15, Jaden Carnes. Looks like maybe all the seniors.
Yeah, number 3, Josh Turtle.
And maybe 25, Connor Clifton, I believe is who that is. Like he's got his jersey kind of rolled up.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Hey, welcome our new sponsor joining us tonight, the Rustic Cantina. Me and Rusty come over here last night to the big bonfire here the Vian high schoolers had, and we stopped at the Rustic Cantina and had dinner. Man, it was good. It was half-price Cantina burritos last night.
Very nice.
Build your own burrito. Man,
very nice. You know what? I bet you they got the game on down there right now.
I know they do.
I bet
We're glad they're on.
Go down there and get you some good food and catch the game.
Every touchdown scored tonight will be sponsored by the Rustic Cantina, Vian's official touchdown sponsor. Again, I really expect the scoreboard to be lighting up here tonight for the Wolverines and the Comets, too. If you're Kansas, you just got to hang around. This is kind of like, Mike Tyson's back in the ring tonight. But you remember you played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out as a kid. When you've gotten there with Mike Tyson, you had to survive the first 90 seconds. If he hit you, man, you were done. But if you could survive those first 90 seconds, then you could take a couple punches.
Well, and you had to time it out with the guy in the crowd blinking his eyes twice, too, though. That was when the flurry was coming from Tyson.
So here we are. Of course, this being playoffs, there's a lot more they're a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Stringent on the rules.
Yep, so they're stressing some of these rules to the guys.
Kansas has won the toss, and they will receive. So I like that.
Probably not a bad
like
call. Yeah, keep this Vian offense off the field. We talked about it. Kansas, they're capable of scoring a lot of points.
Yes, they are.
But they have been prone to give up a lot of points as well. So that's going to kind of be the thing here, is if their defense can hold up against this fast and furious Vian offense.
Now, of course, we got several teams tonight. Of course, a big game just down the road here on 64. Sallisaw versus Grove. We'll keep an eye on that. The Central Tigers taking that rough trip up to Hominy. Boy, you want to talk about listen.
A football town.
I was going to say, I love our towns here, man, and we love football, but it's a whole nother level up there with them fellas. So that's a tough place to play. And then Gore, not any better, having to go all the way to Woodland to play a game. And then Weber's Falls, I can't even pronounce where they're going. So it's up there by Stillwater. As you see, the Kansas Comets coming out onto the field.
Yes, we got Central. Yeah, that's just a tough game up
here
there.
come
I don't wish that on anybody.
Here come the Wolverines. Vian taking the field. You hear the horns. There's a couple of them at least.
That's a staple here at St. John Stadium. They take them on the road too, though, not just here at St. John. We've seen the train horns at the state championship game at UCO.
Oh, yeah.
They travel.
That they do. And, of course, Weber's Fall, we mentioned those teams. Unfortunately, Muldrow, Roland, Gans already out of it. But you know what? Still a great season.
Yep.
About all of our local teams. Don't forget about Pecola. They're at home tonight. And here's the thing. If Pecola wins tonight, which they should, they will have to travel to Hooker next week, which we know is about 8 hours away.
We were looking at making that trip.
It's basically, it's in the Panhandle, and it's closer to any Texas and It's closer to Denver, Colorado than it is than it is Pecola. But I know Coach Parker and his team, they're ready to go, and they really started to gel at the end of the season too. But here we got the Wolverines. They're going to kick off. Of course, number 16, Micaiah Mendoza. We'll do the kicking as he's running off to the field first here. We'll keep an eye on the Alva Beggs game. That's the winner of this game will get the winner of that one.
Yeah, that one at Alva. Beggs making the trip.
Gold Bugs, I believe is what they're called. Alva Gold Bugs. So Mendoza will kick off. We got the crowd mic going. We got Russ on the TriCaster tonight. Christian, we hope you're doing well wherever you are. Got Terry and Brian on the cameras. So we got a whole new crew basically, but you know what? Doesn't matter. We're at the same old St. John Stadium, and the playoffs are underway. Mendoza with a great kick. It's going to be fielded in the end zone by number 44, Darius Whaler. And Whaler's going to get across the 15 to about the 20-yard line. They might give him the 20. It'll be 1st and 10, Comets.
Yeah, good kick coverage that time by Vian. They maintained their lanes going down the field. Nowhere to go. Took those blockers and just kind of stood them up and just really nowhere to go for the ball carrier that time.
I've got good news. I got bad news, folks. The bad news is the scoreboard clock is still on our live stream is still not working. The good news is we figured out what it was, and the part will be here on Monday. So
we'll be back.
We'll have it next week. So again, you just deal with us. Hey, it's okay. We're doing the radio too. We'll keep you updated. Here we go. 1st and 10. Steele puts a man in motion. That's number 11. Graham. Steele drops back, throws a pass, and it is complete out there to Graham. Not much there, maybe a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd and about 8.
Yeah, good coverage out there by the Wolverines.
I will say they gave him time to throw the ball there, Clint. That's already a good sign for Kansas.
They did. That was good coverage out there. That's Trace Sanders out there in coverage.
Thanks to Edwards Auto Sales for sponsoring our scoreboard, as they've done for, better part of a decade now, I think. No huddle offense for the Comets. Shotgun formation. Steele has a man in motion, takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the running back. I believe that's number 7, New, and nothing there. Maybe back to the line. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Nothing there. That was Nate Cheater and company back there just blowing that play up. Great job. That defensive line's done that all year long, though. They just take those linemen, stand them up, let the linebackers fly around. So 3rd and long. here for the Comets.
10:49 left here in the first quarter. We're scoreless first. Offensive possession of the night for the Comets, and they're looking at a 3rd and 6 is what they're calling it. They gave him a good spot on that last one.
They did. It didn't look like he got much. I think they might got a little push there at the end, gave him forward progress.
Tristan Thompson, the left tackle there, number 72. Boy, he just towers over everybody. There's a snap. They throw a quick pass, and it's caught on a little slant to number 1, Zach Adams. He's going to get the first down.
Yeah, not by much, but he did. He ran a good route. Made sure he got past the stick. You know, and that's probably going to see that a lot from this Kansas team. Those quick passes, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick to try to counteract that pass rush of the Wolverines.
Yeah, and one thing about Vian, though, they do a really good job of adjusting. This is the first time they've seen an offense quite like this. You know, it's more of a hybrid, you know, pro-style offense. You know, most of the teams they face are either spread out completely or, you know, running the ball. So this is a good matchup. There's a snap. Steele drops back, throws a quick pass, and it is off the hands, incomplete, almost intercepted. It was intended for Aiden Graham. And, number 9 there, Caden Fulbright almost had him an interception.
Yep, that was a good play. Adolph Stahl back there as well. Those are dangerous when they get tipped up out in the middle of the field like that.
Our buddy Bill Stonebarger watching us up in Minnesota. I bet there's not snow on the ground. There's about to be, Bill. I don't know if you know that or not.
Getting chilly up there.
Yeah, let us know where you're watching at. 918-790-1051, Texas. Let us know. 2nd and 10. Clock is stopped with 9:53 to go. Steele takes the snap. It's a handoff to New, and nothing there. He's going to churn for a few more yards and actually breaks out of there, Clint, and gets about 5 or 6 yards, so got something out of nothing.
Yeah, good effort there that time. He took a big hit, got stood up at the line, but kept those legs moving, kept the pile moving forward, and broke free for about 4 yards. You give him 5.
So 3rd and 5, 9:28 and counting here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. First offensive possession of the game is by the Comets. And Steele will be in the shotgun again. Left-handed quarterback, puts a man in motion. That's Adams. Has it, drops, quick pass is caught out there by number 3. That's Josh Turtle. That's going to be a first down up across the 40-yard line to the 44. Got 9 yards, and the Comets keep the drive alive, Clint.
Yeah, number 3, Mr. Turtle, he's a big target out there, big receiver, tough guy to get to the ground after he catches the ball.
We mentioned they got some size, Clint. They really do, and I think Vian's going to have to just adjust to that.
Yeah, you know, we've seen that some teams kind of have a little success on the first drive against Vian, but then, you know, you said it, they get in, they make some adjustments after they kind of see what the other team's doing and lock them down.
People listening in Gainesville, Florida, of course, Buck Locust over on the res over there with the train horn. Steele takes the snap, has plenty of time, throws a quick pass intended for number 15, Jaden Carnes, but he had number 11, I believe that was their Clint.
That was
Adolph.
Yeah, that was Adolph Stahl out there in coverage. He's played good. He's just gotten better and better every game this season.
Just a sophomore, too.
What a throw there, though, by Mr. Seneca Steele.
Yeah,
he rifled that one across the field.
There was some mustard on that one, that's for sure. 2nd and 10 now. Clock is stopped with 8:41 left here in the first quarter. Steele in the shotgun. Has a snap. It's going to be a fake. They're going to throw it over here to number 9. He's going to break a tackle. That is number 9, Tristan Anglin. But the Vian Wolverines did a good job, Clint. It's a loss on the play of about 2. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, good play out there by Trey Sanders, fighting off a blocker, going out there and making the initial hit on the receiver, slowed him down, let his teammates come in and finish him off. But great play there by Mr. Sanders.
One of my old teachers, Miss Marianne Castile, watching from Box. We got people. That's one thing about Vian, Clint. We do their games. They're worldwide.
They have a large fan base.
3rd down and 12. Steele has it. Quick throw is going to be incomplete, intended for Zach Adams. Led him just a little too far. He wouldn't have had the first down anyway, but I think the Comets will have to punt here, Clint.
Jacob Brannick out there in coverage all over that one. Vian secondary buckled down a little bit after those first initial couple of drives.
Still a good, I think it's a good opening drive for Kansas. Got a couple of first downs, got some rhythm, and, you know, you kind of flipped the field here on this punt, so Steele looks like he's the punter too. So,
yeah, he looked like he was punting really well in warm-ups.
Mason Wright, the deep man here. If you're the Wolverines, you don't want to jump off sides here. There's a snap. The kick is going to be kind of wobbly. Mason's going to let it bounce, and he thought about it, but I think he looked over and saw Coach Willis and was like, I think I'll just let this one die right here. And they flipped the field, so it'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines at about the 18-yard line here.
Yeah, Mason, you talked about it. He thought about it, and we've seen him do that quite a bit. He'll wait till the last second and pick it up and just run by all the defenders.
Hey, it's the playoffs now. You can't.
That's true.
One possession could really make a difference here. So we're going to go in the shotgun. Actually, Mason's going to be the quarterback, just as we bragged about how Cash had been doing all the quarterbacking. Cash is actually split out wide here to the right, 2 receivers. Mason takes a snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and Kansas is ready for him, and he's going to get maybe a yard to about the 19. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, not much there at all. That was number 3, Josh Turtle, and 25, Connor Clifton on the tackle, wrapping up Mason Wright for no gain.
$7:25 and counting here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Over in Sallisaw, they are scoreless too in the first quarter. There's Cash at quarterback, and the pistol set, takes it. Throws a quick pass out here to Jacob Brannick, and Jacob's going to get up to about the 26-yard line. He's going to be a few yards short, but it's going to bring up 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, going to give him about 7 on the play. Nice pitch and catch there.
Saw Jacob after the game Friday night, and he missed one. I say he missed one. It was pouring down the rain, but he said it hit him in the face mask, so
it was,
he wants to make up for that.
Yeah, you definitely want to try to make up for that one. You don't get many of those.
There we go. 3rd and 3 from the 27. Same formation, pistol set, 2 receivers up top. It's going to be a give to Mason. He's going to go left side this time, and boy, Clint, it's going to be close.
And they're going to give him 2, so make it 4th and 1.
Yeah, it'll be 4th and 1 here. If you're Coach Willis, you just kick it maybe and just kind of play field position here.
Yeah, you're back inside your own 30-yard line.
I think that's exactly what they are going to do. So Mason will go back to kick. So again, Kansas, this is about as good as a start you could ask for if you're the Comets.
Yep, things going their way early on here.
And if I call them the Chiefs, I apologize. They got the uniforms. They got the KC on their helmet, man. It's just right there. Mason thought about it and said, great kick. It's going to bounce, go past the 30, and again, just flip the field, Clint, all the way down to about the 23-yard line. So great kick by Mason. He can do it all, man.
Yep, good call there. Go ahead and punt it. Lean on your defense. They've been getting the job done all year. Let your defense, and this has been a ball hawk defense as well. They've forced a lot of turnovers. We saw them with 3 safeties on consecutive possessions last week, which is something I don't know that we've ever seen before.
Nothing that I've ever seen before.
So,
of course, I've never seen that much rain before.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So, this defense is very capable of putting points on the board in their own right. So, put them back out there on the field and see what they can do.
I think the Kansas band is trying to get our attention over there. I think they know they see the cameras. I like that.
Yeah, they're having fun.
So 1st and 10, they're going to go 5 receivers. Steele takes the snap, drops back, throws a quick pass. It's caught. Not much there, though. Immediately hit. That was number 15, Jaden Carnes, but he paid for that 3 yards.
He did. Mason Wright came flying up from that safety position, had a beat on him, and no yards after catch.
I like what they're doing. They're using Vian's speed against them a little bit. They're doing a lot of, looks like they're maybe go routes, but then they're stopping, but Vian does have the speed to come back and tackle, but still pretty good there.
And as long as they can keep Mason back, and he can keep the play in front of him, he can fly up and make those tackles.
2nd and 7 from the 21. Steele has it. It's going to be a handoff to New right up the middle and gets to about the 30. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 for the Comets. Actually, they give him the 31, so they almost gave him the 32.
Yeah, that was a good spot. That was Tyson Murphy there on the tackle, 22 for the Wolverines.
So 3rd and 3, under 5 now here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. This first quarter going by quick. Plenty of time on the play clock.
Cash Collins been kind of quiet out there early on. It's time for him to get riled up and make a play out there.
Steele. Oh, Vian's going to jump off sides. You had to call his name, didn't you?
Didn't I? the old jinx. He was trying. He was amped up, ready to go.
If there's one negative you can say about Vian this season, they jump off sides a lot. And that's just, they love to get at the quarterback. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Comets at the 36-yard line. The drive continues. 4:33 and counting. Steele takes the snap, drops back. Quick throw is caught again by number 15, Jaden Carnes. Gets a few yards. It'll be 2nd and about 6. Oh, they just keep moving it up. 2nd and 5.
Wow, met there again by Adolph Stahl. Good job of not allowing any yards after the catch, keeping everything in front of them.
Finally football weather, Clint.
And that's
nice and cool.
Yeah, and that's one thing against this kind of offense like this is when you get up there, the first one, you got to make that tackle.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, there's going to be some open field, and they're going to have some lead blockers down the field.
2nd and 5. Steele takes it. Another quick throw is going to be caught out there by number 3, Josh Turtle. It makes one man miss. Mason's going to try to bring him down, but he jumps forward. They're going to put him out right at the first down marker. It's going to be enough for a first down. They're already saying move the chains.
So move the chains. Good job by Mason coming up and forcing him out of bounds, but not before he could get the yard to gain.
So the drive continues again for Kansas. That's their 4th first down of the evening. Vian is yet to get one. 3:35 counting in the first. We're scoreless. 1st and 10 Comets from their own 46-yard line. Steele has it, drops back. Pump fakes, throws on the go route. Oh, there might have been a little interference there. No catch, they're not going to call it.
May well have been. That was Brannick back in coverage. Mason had dropped back there as well into double coverage against the much taller receiver. You may have gotten away with a little push off there.
Little push.
That's okay. You know, so far these officials letting them play out there. Just not too whistle happy here.
Hey, I'm all right with that. Hey, you know how what we say, Clint.
Yep, let them play. As long as they call it the same.
As long as they call it both ways, we call it close, call it tight, whatever. Steele dropping back. He's in a little trouble for the first time tonight. He's going to try to scramble, and the Wolverines are going to take him down. He might have got a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
4 Wolverine defenders converge on him, led by Tristan Wiley.
Clock is rolling. 3:05 left here in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. First round of the Class 2A2 playoffs. And here we go. 3rd and 9. Big play here. Again, if you're Wolverines, you just cannot jump off sides, Clint. There's a snap. Steele throws a pass. Intercepted! It's intercepted by Jacob Brannick. He's got green grass ahead of him. He's going to try to house it. He's going to cut inside, and he's going to take it for a touchdown. Jacob Brannick on the touchdown.
53 yards to the house.
Take a look at the replay here, Clint. I think we got one. Yeah, the McDonald's. I'm loving an instant replay. Jacob just stands in front of it. Takes it to the house, and boy, that's not what the Comets wanted right there, Clint. Everything was going smooth, and boom, just like that.
Yep, just they've seen that enough already tonight. Brannick finally timed that one out, jumped it.
.226 left. The extra point is up, and it is good. 2:26 left in the first. We'll take a timeout and be back right here on The Mix.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides one-on-one home health care, dedicated attention for patients in their own homes, with medical equipment delivery, health services including wound care, as well as physical, speech, and occupational therapies. Peters Agency simply makes life more comfortable. By providing expert health care, Peters Agency helps your loved one to rest and recover, to feel and live well.
Peters Agency provides comprehensive, family-oriented health care
with the belief that care with prayer changes things.
And we're back here at St. John Stadium in Vian. Jacob Brannick with the pick 6, and the Wolverines make it 7-0 after the Mendoza extra point. Mendoza will tee it up here.
An Edwards Auto Sales score update. Hominy on top of Central, 6-0.
Don't forget that touchdown brought to you by the Rustic Cantina here in downtown Vian. Your Tex-Mex connection. Get the Cantina burrito. It's awesome. There's the kickoff, and it's an upended number 1, Zach Adams, and the Wolverines starting to get a little swagger here. Clint.
Yeah, that was Chris Cheater, the freshman out there making the big special teams play. You know, we've said it, this Vian defense, drive or two sometimes, and then they get things figured out, dialed in, make a few adjustments. Brannick had seen that pass a number of times, timed it out, jumped it, and then quick 7 on the board.
So here we go. The Comets got to just stay with it here and not get too shaken up by that one.
Yeah, I got to try not to do too much.
Shotgun formation for Steele. Man in motion is Graham. It's going to be a fake handoff to Graham, and Steele is going to keep it himself. Rumble his way up to about the 20-yard line, maybe just shy. We'll give him 5. It'll be second and 5.
Good play action there. Kind of drew that Wolverine defense into the backfield. Slipped out of there with the ball, picked up 5.
Edwards Auto Sales score update. Sallisaw 7, Grove nothing in the first quarter.
It was a long, methodical drive there by the Black Diamonds.
It was.
Got some points
Brandon
on the board.
Tyler special, man.
Yep,
He'd take that all day long. Second and 5 from 20. Minute and 40 left. Steele signals the man out. Has it. Drops straight back. There's a flag on the play. He's scrambling, throws it. Oh, it's up in the air. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by number 8, Trey Sanders. And he's going to get all the way down to about the 12-yard line. We'll check the flag. I think it's a hold.
It's going to be a hold back there in the backfield. That one will be declined. That hold occurred just right in front of the official.
Yep, so the hold penalty is declined. So it'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines at their Kansas 16-yard line. So 2 big turnovers for the Comets. And Vian's already knocking on the door here.
Well, that's what happens with this Vian team. They just kind of get on a roll, score a bunch of points in a hurry, and just put teams away.
It's going to be Mason and Drayton in the backfield. Trammell and Fulbright are the receivers. Mason's going to keep it, fake the option, go right up the middle, cuts around one guy, is going to rumble into the end zone. Touchdown, and there's going to be a flag afterwards, Clint.
Yep, going to get a little unsportsmanlike, unnecessary roughness at the end.
Take a look at the Larry's there at the very end. There is a flag on the play, but that touchdown brought to you by the Rustic Cantina right here in Vian, your fresh Tex-Mex connection and your Vian Wolverines touchdown sponsor. Glad to have them on board, Clint.
Yeah, that's might be some fans. This one
yeah.
Gets out of hand, go down there and finish watching the game, get some good food, get warmed up.
Yeah, can't beat that. Mendoza on for the extra point. Trammell will hold it. They'll enforce the 15-yard penalty on the kickoff. Mendoza is all set. Snap is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. 1:15 left in the first. Wolverines 14, Comets nothing, and we'll be right back on The Mix.
Spyro, Muldrow, Vian, Van Buren, and Fort Smith. From town to town and city to city, all roads and trails lead to Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders in Roland. They've been your trusted pre-owned automobile, all-terrain, and boat dealer for 15 years and counting. Whether your road leads to work or play, they'll be there. There's no better way to go than with Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders. Shop AutoFindersOK.com 24/7 from any road you're on.
We're back here at St. John Stadium. 14-0 Wolverines. Got Steve Davis watching up in Rolla, Missouri. Said he was a Wolverine in 83 and 84.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, let us know where you're watching at. 918-790-1051 is the text-in number. Yeah, if you chat, do it in the chat. I can't read it so until after the game. So if you just text it, I get that right here on the screen. There's the kick. It's going to go into the end zone, and the Comets will have it at the 20-yard line.
Hit it through the goalpost. Did Mendoza on that kickoff, went through the goalpost.
Well, Sallisaw just threw one deep touchdown. Black Diamonds up 13-0, but he might have been out of bounds. We'll keep an eye on that game. There's a minute and 15 seconds left here in this first quarter. It's 14-0 Vian. 2 big interceptions have really, I mean, Kansas pretty much dominated the first, 10 minutes? And the last minute or so of game time has been nothing but Wolverines.
Yeah, that's what this Vian team does. You make just one or two little mistakes, and they make you pay for them.
So Steele has a man in motion, rolls out to his left, looking downfield. Now it's going to be a throwback, and it's going to be incomplete out there. That was a good play. I think that was intended for number 1, Zach Adams.
Good coverage out there as well. I think that was, was that full right?
I believe that was full
out there
right.
in coverage. Good coverage. He didn't get his head around until right at the last second. Got his head around, located the ball, and managed to deflect the pass.
Edwards Auto Sales score update. Sallisaw 14, Grove nothing. So the Black Diamonds, well, they came to take care of business.
Yeah, they're serious.
Steele on 2nd and 10. Has it. It's a handoff to the running back, New, and he is just gobbled up in the backfield. It's going to be 3rd and a country mile.
Not much there. Nate Cheater and company all over that one. There's Mr. Collins getting up off the bottom of that pile as well.
Now they're going to snap it one more time. 48 seconds left here in the first.
3rd and long.
Shirley Hutchinson watching it. Graduate 1978, Vian. Steele has it. Going to be a quick throw, and it's going to be caught by number 11,
oh, what a tackle.
Aiden Graham, but not much there.
Yeah, what a tackle that time. That was Tyson Murphy on the tackle. Again, one of those, he was first man there. If he didn't make that tackle, they were going to pick up some pretty good yardage, but good sure tackle.
So they'll bring up 4th and 11. They'll have to punt, but I think they're going to let the quarter end.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Ball is just inside the 20.
And they will. 5 seconds and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It was all Kansas until about 2 minutes ago. The Wolverines have scored 14 unanswered. We head to the second quarter. The Wolverines up 14-0, and we'll be back on the mix.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
And we're back here in Vian at St. John Stadium. Wolverines lead 14-0. You got a score update for us, Clint?
I do. Central on top of Hominy, 7-6.
Okay, Tigers.
Yeah, 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Coach Thompson and crew, boy, would that be a big upset.
Let's see what else we got going on. Let's see how that Alva Beggs game is going, as these Wolverines will get the winner of that one next week. Beggs on top of Alva, 14-0.
Ooh, we mentioned it, man. Anytime you got to play Beggs, that's always a tough chore. I don't care what their record is.
A lot of speed on the field against Beggs. That's always a tough matchup.
Some stats for the Comets. Steele had 33 yards passing, 6 yards rushing. Paul had 8 yards rushing and 16 yards receiving for Turtle. Not much stats for the Wolverines. Trammell, 7 yards passing, and Mason with 20 yards rushing and a touchdown. 4th and 11, they will punt. Mason is back deep to receive. Steele, high snap, able to bring it down. It's almost blocked. It may have been tipped. And it's going to bounce. Gets a great roll for Kansas, but it's still going to be in Comet territory at the 49.
Sky-high kick. Got a fortunate bounce. Wolverines set up. Great field position here on the Kansas side of the 50-yard line.
Ball is 49-yard line.
Stephen Allen, Vian High School, 76-78. Watching down in Florida.
Probably a little warmer down there than it is here tonight.
It is. 1st and 10. It's going to be a shotgun set for Mason. Takes the snap, gives it to Drayton right up the gut, and Drayton's going to fight forward for about 3 or 4. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, good tough run there by Fletcher, just right off the left guard. Good pickup of 3 yards. Vian will take that all day long, get 3 or 4 yards on 1st down, keep that clock rolling with a lead here.
Herbert Hutchinson watching us in Vian. Coach Willis calling in the plays here.
Yeah, play clock never has started yet. So there it goes. Wolverines plenty of time here.
2nd and 7. Right once again in the quarterback's position. Mason has it. Option play, fakes it, goes inside, and just absolutely will not go down. Goes all the way to the 32-yard line. 14 yards and a first down for Wright.
Yeah, it looked like a defender had a beat on him. He just juked him out of his shoes and spun around and picked up the first down. And that option play is so hard to defend against when you got Mason in there.
When you got those two running backs, yeah.
Goodness, just so tough.
So 1st and 10 from the Comet 32-yard line. Now Cash will come in at quarterback. It'll be a pistol set with Mason as the running back. Fletcher and Brannick split out wide. It's going to be Trammell faking it, throwing a pass. It's going to be, I think it was intended for, Tristan Wiley. It was. I think Riley Ellis kind of got his hand on it.
Yeah, he thought it was coming to him, and he got a hand on it and kind of changed the trajectory a little bit of that pass, and Wiley couldn't handle it.
Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Good-looking throw out there, though, by Trammell, right on the money.
And he had all day to throw that thing, even better. So it'll be pistols formation again. The receivers are twins up top now. Tight end is Ellis and Wiley. Trammell gives it to Mason, and he slipped down trying to make a cut and gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to go over the right side and decided he was going to cut it back up the middle. Went down, lost his footing. Of course, tremendous amount of rain here on this field last week. But it looks like it's in really good shape, though.
10:22 left in the second quarter. 14-0 Wolverines, and they have it 3rd and 10 from the Kansas 32-yard line. It'll be a shotgun set. Trammell is the quarterback. Riley Ellis in the backfield now. Going to be a throw, and Brannick. I think he got the foot down. He did.
He did.
What a great catch there by Jacob Brannick. We'll try to get the replay here for you. It's not there. It's all good.
He did. Boy, we could see it perfect from our vantage point here. Touch that toe right on the sideline for the catch. The official, good call right on top of it. But we got a flag.
On the play. Yep. Chop block against the Wolverines. That's a tough one.
That is, especially on 3rd down, so that's going to make it 3rd and very long now.
So 3rd and about 25 coming up here. Don't want to do anything silly. You're up by 2 touchdowns. You got them in good field position here.
And that moves the ball all the way back out to the 46-yard line.
Clock rolls, 9:55 left in the second. 3rd and about 25 for the Wolverines. Trammell puts Fletcher in motion. They fake it to him. Throws a pass out of the backfield to Mason Wright. Mason catches it down to about the 35, but he's going to be about 12 yards short. He got half of it, Clint. They may go for it here.
He did. Good tackle out there by number 1, Zach Adams, out there in open field on Mason Wright. That's never easy to do, but managed to get him to the ground.
What they do here? I think they're going to go for it.
I think they will, too.
Your defense has finally got its footing here, so.
I'm going to be about 4th and I'm going to call it maybe about 14.
Yep, they're going to go for it. It'll be 5 wide as Trammell's going to be, unless he does a little pooch punt here, which would not be surprising. Nope, Trammell has it. He drops straight back. Quick throw over the middle. It is caught by Trey Sanders. He may take it to the house. It'll be a touchdown, 35 yards. Check it out here on the replay, Clint. Just wide open play action to Trace. Got through 1 tackle, and it is a touchdown. Yep. Wolverines, it's 20-0.
Wolverines rolling here. Big 4th down conversion for a touchdown. Now you really start putting that pressure on this Kansas offense. This Vian team been known to force a lot of teams into mistakes. They've already done that once tonight.
Mendoza comes on for the extra point. High snap. It's brought down. Kick is right through the middle. So 8:55 left in the second quarter. Wolverines up 21-0. We'll be back on the mix.
Hi, I'm Mickey Kimball with the South Saw Now Coalition, and this is Summer McGar. We wanted to let you know about Oklahoma's social host law.
The law holds people responsible for making sure that minors under 21 do not drink alcohol on their property or in their home.
Even if the homeowner is not physically present, they will still be held responsible.
Please remember, those who host lose the most.
Join us at Sallisaw Now Coalition for more information. Together we can build a safer community.
And we're back here at St. John Stadium. 21-0 Wolverines lead. 8:55 left here in the second quarter as a long 4th and 12. They find Trey Sanders over the middle for 35 yards. And, man, if you're Kansas, you just got to go, what do we got to do? We're doing everything right. Yeah. We're getting them in 4th down. You know, we're converting first downs. Just got to stick with it here. This game is a long way to go. Mendoza's kick is high. It's into the wind, though. It's going to be fielded by the Comets. That is number 1, Zach Adams. And, man, if he'd have got through that tackle, Clint, he might have been in the end zone.
He had some running room there. That was an ankle tackle by Manny Terrell to save a big gainer on that one. These freshmen playing well out there tonight on special teams. Manny Terrell, Chris Cheater, company out there, really, they've done it all season, but really stepping up here in the playoffs.
We talked about it last week. If you want to earn playing time on this Wolverine team, you do it on special teams.
That's right.
The 1st and 10 for the Comets. See if they can get something going here. Did we mention Beggs up 21-0 on Alvin?
Yeah, that's
very surprising.
Yeah, Beggs with the road trip.
Steele drops straight back, pump fakes, throws over the middle, and there's a flag. He just overshot Jaden Carnes, but there's a flag on the play here.
Yeah, do believe we're going to get a hold back there. That one occurred right back there by the quarterback. More often than not, that's going to be a hold against the offense, and that is the call. So Kansas going the wrong way to start this drive. That's when this Vian defense really gets fired up too, when they get them behind the chains, backed up in their own end of the field.
They call that a 5-yard penalty. Must not have been holding. I was looking down at my stats here.
That was the signal that he gave, but
okay. I didn't know they had a 5-yard holding, but hey, they changed rules a lot here. You never know. So 1st and 17 they're calling. That's all. Yeah, now they got it as a 10-yard. There we go. First and 20. Steele hands it off to the running back New, and he is upended at the 15-yard line. And that's going to bring up 2nd and about 23.
Yeah, those big defensive linemen making the play. Cash Collins, Nate Cheater out there. Peyton Johnson out there as well. Holding that line, doing a good job so far.
The unsung heroes of the job site.
Boy, they are. They're so tough out there.
2nd and about 23 is what we're calling it. 8:14 left before the half. Don't forget the Wolverines get the second half kickoff too. Steele getting his players where they need to be. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking, no one there. Now he's trying to scramble. He's got trouble coming, though. He throws it at the last second, throws it out of bounds. Probably a smart play. It'll be 3rd down.
It was indeed. Steele took a shot there at the end of that play in the end zone. He was close to getting another safety for this Vian defense.
That stops the clock for 7:51 left here in the second quarter. It's 3rd down. Looks like they're sending on the punt team, but it's only 3rd down.
Yeah, I think they kind of got a little out of sorts there with the penalty. Bringing big lineman, big 72 and company back out on the field. They list him at 6'8", 265.
I believe it. He's every bit of it, too. I think I just maybe follow him wherever he's going.
For sure.
There's a timeout. Now, Kansas is a little confused. Yeah. They'll take a timeout, and we'll take it with them and be back on the mix.
You have all the ingredients for this in your fridge. But ask yourself this. Of all the times you've made it at home, has it ever tasted like our McMuffin? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Maybe we McGriddles lovers have done a bad job of relaying this. But there are pockets of syrupy goodness hidden in the McGriddles cakes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We're back here at St. John Stadium. The Kansas Comets staring at a third and about 23. With 7:51 left here before halftime, they're down 21-0. And we got people watching everywhere.
Yeah, good time out there by Kansas. You don't want to rush anything and make a big mistake here on this play. So good timeout. Go ahead and get everybody on the same page.
Yeah, real quick, thanks to Mr. Brockman, Coach Willis, Coach Boyd, Coach everybody. You know, we come over here today, me and Russell, ran an extra internet line. And just Coach Mays, Coach McCoy, they just kind of helped us out all day, Clint. They love us being here, and we love being here. Steele throws a quick pass. It's caught by Zach Adams. He's going to get across the 20 to the 22. Well short of the first down. The Comets will have to punt.
Brannick, the first man there, finished off by Ellis. Vian doing a good job so far keeping these pass plays, just keeping them in front of them and letting the DBs come up and make tackles. So another punt again. Steele, he's a good punter. Got the wind at his back.
Mason goes back deep. Adolph Stahl is kind of the mid-man there. They almost got to it last time.
Almost got this one.
Kick is off by Steele. Mason's going to have a chance for this one. Oh, he kind of bobbled it, but nevertheless goes across the 50, 45, still on his feet, 40, 35, 30, 25, all the way down to the 22-yard line.
My goodness.
Take a look here on the instant replay. Good kick by Steele, Clint.
It was.
You mentioned it, and Mason kind of bobbled it, but he likes to wait a second.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Set up some blocks.
And just, my goodness, just
look at this move.
Bring him down.
Look at this move over here. This little shimmy that he does here and shakes that tackler. Oh, my goodness.
My hip hurt just watching that.
Steele, the punter, the last man line of defense back there, managed to get Mason down to save the touchdown.
So 1st and 10 Wolverines. The ball spotted at the Comet 22-yard line.
Mason split out wide left here.
Cash
keep an eye on him.
Takes the snap, gives it to Drayton. Fletcher stutter steps, just runs over defenders down to about the 16-yard line. So 6 yards the hard way for number 3.
That's a little bit of what we talked about in the pregame. You got to hit him with the thunder and lightning there, Fletcher, and hit him with the speed of Mason. Good tough run there, just punishing those defenders by Fletcher. I see the same formation again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
Yeah, a lot of running room out there.
Actually going to go with
they're going to put Fletcher out as well.
Trammell throws a quick pass. Oh, no, that was going to be intercepted. Bad throw there. I think that is number 2, Zach Glass. He threw it right to him.
Yeah.
And the first big turnover of the night for the Comets.
Yeah, I just don't think he saw him. He kind of stepped right up into the passing lane, and Trammell just didn't see him there. He had his eyes on his receiver. See if that sparks this Kansas team. They're going to take over out at the 36-yard line. Their own 36. Get that Vian defense back out here on the field. After that first drive, they've just really lit it up here and played lights out.
See if they can rebound from this. They got 5 receivers stacked both sides. Steele takes the snap. Quick throw is incomplete. He had to get rid of that one a little quicker than he wanted to.
He did. He had Cash Collins right in his face, just bearing down on him. He had to get rid of that one.
14-7, Hominy up on top of Central.
Yeah, that's a good matchup there.
Hominy Bucks. I don't think I've ever been to Hominy.
I don't think I have either.
I know they got a good football tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Clock is stopped, 6:08 before the break. 21-0 Wolverines. 2nd and 10 Comets from their own 36. Steele drops back, has to throw it, and it is caught by number 7, the running back, New. Going to get out across the 40 to about the 41. It'll bring up 3rd and about 5.
Yep, forced out of bounds by Caden Fulbright.
They'll put it back at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be more like 3rd and 6. This Vian defense doing a good job so far, not allowing much yards after catch.
3rd and 6 officially from the 40. Steele with New in the backfield. 4 receivers stacked in the slot. Oh, the ball's knocked away. Collins, they're going to call it incomplete, but Cash Collins got his paw up there.
He did.
Read that one, and it's going to be incomplete, 4th down.
He did. He saw he wasn't going to get to the quarterback in time, so he just got an arm out there in the passing lane, batted it down. 4th down again here, yeah, for the Comets.
Edwards Auto Sales score update. Hominy up 20-7 on Central now. Don't forget all the touchdowns tonight. Brought to you by the Rustic Cantina in Vian.
Mr. Steele back at about his own 26-yard line to punt this one.
Now Mason will kick or will receive this one. He almost broke the last one. Steele's kick is again another great punt. He does a great job of angling it out of bounds too. That one literally goes out of the. No, it stayed in.
Yeah, good call there. Don't kick that one to number 2. See where they spot this one. Looks like they're going to put it right on the 35-yard line. Some pretty decent field position here for the Wolverine offense. See if Trammell here can shake off that interception. That was, he was staring down his receiver there and just didn't see the defender step up into that passing lane. Got to have a short-term memory.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was just a bad throw. I think he was going off instinct and threw it and was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, I think he saw it. He knew before the ball got there what was going to happen.
Pistol set. Cash has it. It's going to be a give to Fletcher on a little inside trap play there. Gets to the 40-yard line, 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Little old school run out of the shot, or out of the pistol.
Yep, good tough pickup. They're going to spot the ball at the 40.
Apologize, we didn't get the officials' names before the game, but we'll see if we can't run them down.
Yeah, we'll go down at halftime, see if they have it down. The PA announcer has them.
You know, when you get in the playoffs, usually we know who the guys are. We
Yeah.
see the same, but you know, you get in the playoffs, you get different crews. They kind of send them around, and they've done a great job here tonight.
Yeah, this crew has. They've done a really good job here tonight.
2nd and 5 from their own 40. Cash in the shotgun. Has it. It's going to be, a give to Mason, who gets hit in the backfield, but tries to get something, but nothing there. It's going to be a loss on the play.
Well, good tackle there. That was Dwayne Bindabout, number 53, a senior defensive lineman.
Yeah, one of the captains here tonight. Man, he blew that play right up.
No, you don't see that happen very often. Good play.
Yeah, loss of about 8 yards on the play. I mean, that's the only bad thing. You run out of the shotgun. If they get back there, it's an automatic loss of yards. Third and 13, 4 minutes left before the break. Trammell on the pistol. Mason is the running back. Fletcher and Brannick up top. The snap. Trammell has plenty of time. Throws it out there for Jacob. Oh, and he catches it at the 32-yard line. Brannick.
Look at the.
What a catch.
Look at the block. Just the block there by Mason, though, in the backfield. There was a defender coming right for Trammell. Mason ducked his shoulder, took out the defender, gave Trammell time to throw it.
I think he's made up for that drop last week.
He has indeed.
So all the way down to the 33 officially. First down for the Wolverines.
Big spark here for this Wolverine offense.
Just methodically down the field. Trammell has it. Little shovel pass out to Mason Wright, and Mason, man, he just will not go down. Now he reverses field, still on his feet. God, there's a flag on the play, so now he saw the flag and just dropped because he's like, I'm not going to waste my energy here.
Yep.
Might get a blindside block here. Usually anytime you cut back, that's usually what happens.
Yeah, when you reverse field like that, it happens a lot. You get those defenders coming back against the grain.
You know, in basketball, I always say Mason has great court vision. Man, he's got great field vision too. He saw that. He saw that penalty and exactly blindside block on the play.
He's just like,
he's like, I'm just going to get down.
That's gonna be a personal foul on the blindside block. So, boy, another big penalty here sets this Wolverine offense back.
Again, we've talked about it. If there's anything that you can say that's a negative for the Wolverines, it's the penalties.
Yeah.
And you know, you gotta cut those out, especially in the playoffs. Clock has started. 3:12 left before the break. It's 1st and 23 is what they're calling it on the big board, right at midfield. Trammell has it, gives it to Fletcher. He's going to follow some blockers, and Drayton just kind of squirts his way across the 45 down to about the 42. Man. So he gets, what is that, 9 yards the hard way.
Yeah, almost 10-yard pickup there. Fletcher dragging defenders. Tremendous leg drive. By no means the biggest guy on the field, but he sure runs like he is, though.
Reminds me of Peyton Hillis for Arkansas.
Yeah.
Kind of short. I can say that because I'm short too, but very strong, real tough.
Yep, a lot of strength and determination. Just keeps those legs churning.
2nd and 17, so they got a little bit of it back. Trammell again, gives it to Mason. Left side, inside, outside, downside, backside, everything you can think of he does down to the 33. Gets 8 more and makes it 3rd and about 9, maybe right at 10.
Pinballed off some defenders there, just
I think
keeping it going.
Vian's going for the Belichick here.
Yeah.
You're going to try to score here and leave no time left and then get the ball to start the second half.
Yep, so if they can get even half of it here, set up a good 4th and manageable.
They have all 3 of their timeouts. There's plenty of time on the play clock, though. I don't think Coach Willis is too worried about it yet. Cash has it. It's going to be a fake to Fletcher. Throws a little pass out of the backfield to Mason. Led him just a little too far. Mason had the weight on it.
Yeah, there were no defenders around, but that gave the safety time to get over and make that play. Zach Adams, number 1.
Yeah, Mason had to take his eyes right off the ball just for a second to see where Adams was at. And I think Coach Willis is probably going to go for it here. Your defense is playing outstanding.
I would think so.
Yep, because Mason's going to line up here in the slot.
Yeah, the incompletion stopped the clock with 1:35.
15 on the play clock. It's 4th and 9 from the Comet 33. About 5 more yards. Mendoza probably would have tried to kick here. 5 on the game clock. 5 receivers. Cash takes the snap, has plenty of time. Goes to pass, looking for Brannick. Jacob cannot get that one. That was through some traffic, but still a great throw and great effort. But it's incomplete. It'll be 1st and 10 Comets from their own 33.
Wow, Trammell threw it into coverage, but that's one of those. It's 4th down. If you throw an interception down there on the goal line, no harm. So try and thread it in there and see if you can come up with a reception. Mason seems a little hobbled. I mean, he's not really limping or anything, but he's run a lot of yards out there in this first half. He may be ready for a breather at halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if the band's playing at halftime, but if they are, we'll bring them to you here. So Kansas going to go 5 wide, 4 stacked in a little diamond formation here to our side of the field. Steele takes the snap, has time. Oh, he does not. He's going to get sacked by number 4, Tristan Wiley out there. Big play, and they finally got to him, Clint.
Yeah, he looked up, and Wiley was just right in his face. Nothing Steele could do but just hold on to the ball and try not to fumble.
Still 14-0. Sallisaw on top of Grove over at Perry F. Lattimore. Your Edwards Auto Sales score update.
Kind of surprised Coach Willis not taking his timeouts here.
No, I think he's getting that second half kickoff. I think
you're right.
Going to the halftime with a 3-touchdown lead, you'll take that. Especially, honestly, your offense hasn't played like you want it to. Steele just going to hand it off to New. He's going to get a few yards. Best run of the night. Oh, he's still on his feet. It's about the 35, so good run.
Yeah, good run there. Shook off some defenders. Nice, tough run there. A little slow to get up was the ball carrier there after the play, but he's up.
They do not have to snap the ball, and I don't think they will. Uh-oh, we may have our first one for the Vian PD tonight. Uh-oh, we'll have to see. Looks like they may just try to throw one up here, Clint. I don't know if I would. With 10 on the game clock. Now they're going to snap it. Steele has it. It's going to fake it. Oh, the ball's on the ground, and the Wolverines have it. But I think time's going to expire. It will, and the Wolverines will take it. Wasn't pretty, Clint, but the Vian Wolverines take a 21-0 lead into the halftime break. We'll take it with them, and we will come back and with your halftime show right here on The Mix, 105.1.
Injuries happen. It's a part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Salisaw is there for you with leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments providing top quality treatment and ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and back on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy. Northeastern Health System has got your back.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Salisaw, home of the low price cars.
What the? Alright. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Salisaw, home of the low price cars.
Loans where you are with National Bank of Salisaw. Wherever you are in life, National Bank of Salisaw can help with loans to fit your lifestyle. Whether it's a new house or a new kitchen in the home you love, we can help make dreams come true. Maybe it's time to put in that pool you've always dreamed of, or a new vehicle for the family road trip. If you can dream it, National Bank of Salisaw can help. And with our convenient online loan application, it's easy to start dreaming. Learn more at banknds.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 766518.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See Randall Baker in Salisaw and ask about shelter's competitive rates.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
The Health and Wellness Center's Hive is an HIV education program designed to help reduce the stigma around HIV infection. The Health and Wellness Center is determined to stop the spread of HIV, which is on the rise. However, an HIV diagnosis is no longer a death sentence, and in many cases, with the right treatment, HIV is considered undetectable and under control within 6 months. Take the first step and get tested today. For more information, visit healthwellnessoK.com/the-hive.
Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford, the area's #1 new Ford dealer with the best selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford has the biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including their manager specials on the front row with the biggest discounts. And Harry Robinson Service Department is there to help maintain your vehicle. The biggest selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Salisaw.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
When considering where to have a wedding, birthday party, shower, anniversary, class reunion, or company party, make the easy, perfect choice. Willow Valley Venue in Salisaw. Willow Valley Venue is a beautiful, modern white barn on 17 acres, featuring amazing bridal and groom cottages and is close to hotels and restaurants. Packages to fit any occasion are available. Like and follow them on Facebook or call 918-315-0406. Willow Valley Venue, where memories are made.
And we're back here at St. John Stadium in Vian. It's halftime. The Wolverines up 21-0. Wasn't an ideal Vian first half that we're used to, Clint, but still, when you're still up 21-0, that's a good thing.
Yeah, the defense kind of really setting the tone here early on. Got that interception return for the touchdown, and then set this offense up a couple times with some really good field position. let them capitalize on that and put a couple more touchdowns on the board.
Yeah, it was, again, really good defense there by, Brannick had the pick 6. And then I believe it was Fulbright with another interception and big touchdown by Trey Sanders on 4th down where Kansas, if you're the Comets, you got to go in halftime going, man, what else can we do? We played well. We kept the ball out of their hands in the first quarter, and just one play is all it takes.
Yeah. Well, and, I really think, again, credit to that Vian defense. We've talked about it in this first half. Doing a really good job of tackling.
Yeah.
Kansas throwing those quick little passes out there. The first man there is making the tackle almost every time. We've seen very, very few yards after catch. And so just really doing a good job of keeping the ball in front of them, not allowing any big plays.
Yeah, taking a look here. How did Locke go? Take a look at some stats here. Trammell, 92 yards passing with a touchdown. Mason Wright, 40 yards rushing with a touchdown. Fletcher, 22. Brannick, 2 receptions for 43 yards. He also had the pick 6 for the Wolverines. And then over here at Kansas, I'm trying to get Locke's stuff here. Here we go. Steele has 43 yards passing, 6 yards rushing. Paul New, 15 yards rushing. Not a lot of offense for Kansas, but they were getting first downs. They needed 10, they'd get 11. And just for keeping the ball out of Vian's hand. And the Wolverines, penalties, an interception cost them. But I think in the second half, they get the ball to start the second half. I think that first drive is going to be very, very key for both teams.
Yeah, I think so too. If Vian comes out and kind of gets back into their offensive form. We've seen flashes of it there in that first half, but they had some big penalties kind of kill some drives and just kind of set themselves back a little bit. But if they can come out and put together just a good, solid drive, get some points on the board here, they can get a little closer to putting this one away and awaiting their opponent next week, which looks like it may well be but the Beggs Demons. They're up 21-0 right now.
21-0 is their score right now. And, I don't like playing Beggs.
No, I know this.
We always have trouble with Beggs, no matter what team we're covering.
So much speed on that team. That's just that that's been their hallmark for years. It's just great team speed.
Well, they're just
well coached. They're a dangerous team.
It's just a great tradition. And,
yep.
When the split happened, I was hoping they would put them in 2A2, but unfortunately they're here. But you know what? You want to. Whether you play them now or you play them up in Edmond,
that's true. That's quite true.
We'll talk more about that too because there may be some changes on championship game times because UCL, I don't know if you know this, they're pretty good, and they may be hosting some playoff games in football. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, because I saw 2A2 was scheduled for 1 p.m. on the 14th of December, so
which would be perfect.
It would be. It would be. So we'll see what happens with that.
Hopefully we'll keep it there. But yeah, that's 3-4 weeks away. But it's your halftime show, 21-0. Wolverines up. We're no bands tonight, so you'll just have to deal with me and Clint a little longer. So we're going to take a timeout and be back on the mix.
It's self-assuredness, the poise that comes from looking and feeling your best. It's the freedom to let go and be yourself, and the self-esteem you feel when you know you're the best you can be. It changes how you see the world and how others see you, and it can change your life. For your life-changing smile, call Dr. Aubrey Henshaw at Aesthetic Dental Institute. Neighborhood dentist, world-class care.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Family is the reason we're here. It's the spirit that unites our customers, our bankers, our leadership, and our communities. Every face worth knowing, every story worth hearing, every community worth investing in. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Peters Agency in Salisaw provides one-on-one home health care, dedicated attention for patients in their own homes, with medical equipment delivery, health services including wound care, as well as physical, speech, and occupational therapies. Peters Agency simply makes life more comfortable. By providing expert health care, Peters Agency helps your loved one to rest and recover, to feel and live well.
Peters Agency provides comprehensive, family-oriented health care
with the belief that care with prayer changes things.
Spiro, Muldrow, Vian, Van Buren, and Fort Smith. From town to town and city to city, all roads and trails lead to Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders in Roland. They've been your trusted pre-owned automobile, all-terrain, and boat dealer for 15 years and counting. Whether your road leads to work or play, they'll be there. There's no better way to go than with Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders. Shop AutoFindersOK.com 24/7 from any road you're on.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Hi, I'm Mickey Kimball with the Salisaw Now Coalition, and this is Summer McGar. We wanted to let you know about Oklahoma's social host law. The law holds people responsible for making sure that minors under 21 do not drink alcohol on their property or in their home. Even if the homeowner is not physically present, they will still be held responsible. Please remember, those who host lose the most. Join us at Salisaw Now Coalition for more information. Together we can build a safer community.
We're back here at St. John Stadium. Wires are all messed up, but it's 21-0 Wolverines. Got some scores for us, Clint?
Yeah, I got a few. Beggs, 29-0 over Alva. So if Wolverines can hang on here, they'll get the winner of that one. Woodland up 40-0 over Gore. Wacomas 36-6 over Weber's Falls, and Hominy up 26-7 over the Central Tigers. So county teams not faring too well. The Black Diamonds are up 14-0 at the half.
Yeah. Let me look and see if I
Grove
can
was knocking at the door, but Salisaw intercepted a pass down near the goal line to keep Gore off the board.
Let me check something here. I'm looking for. No, that's not right. Trying to find a Picola score.
Well, we'll see what I can find for you as well.
Coach Parker and his crew up 30-0 on Tonkawa.
Okay.
So looks like they may be, Hooker up 12-0 on Minko. So Hooker's number 1 in Class A2, A1, excuse me, jeez. So but Minko's number 10. That's their first round opponent. That's a tough draw.
We saw Minko last year.
Yes,
in the
I think it
playoffs,
was. Yeah,
and they are tough.
Yeah, some other scores. Look at see if we can find some other scores in 2A2, which would be relevant to the Wolverines. You mentioned Beggs up 29-0 over Alva. That's a little surprising.
Yeah, it is.
Davis up 34-21 on Hennessy. Adair up 22-6 on Antlers. Holdenville 30-8 over Luther. Colcord up 14-0 over Valiant. That's a lot closer than I thought maybe it would be.
Yeah, that is. How's Henrietta faring there?
Tied with Salina at halftime at 12. Of course, Salina, I think, was the 3rd seed out of 2A2-3, which is where Kansas is out of.
Henrietta, the number 2 seed in Vian's district.
And then Stroud up 32-0 on Community Christian. So, other than the Beggs game, pretty much chalk is the way it's going. So, you ready for the boxing match tonight?
Yeah. Hopefully it hasn't started yet by the time we get home.
No, I think the preliminaries are happening, but I don't think the Tyson fight will start till late in the day.
They got to get it good and hyped up before they let it go.
Yeah, that's it. You and I will be down in the Metroplex tomorrow for a concert, not no boxing match. So we'll be crossing the Red River and going down for that. But I don't know, Glenn. It's finally playoff time here in Oklahoma, and it's just been, again, for Vian. If you're looking for positives, they're there, but there's some negatives too. You got to get those penalties cleaned up.
Yeah, they had 2 drives killed by 15-yard penalties. They were marching and set them back, and defensively, just kind of keep doing what you're doing. Their defense is keeping you in this game here, playing really well. They had 3 turnovers, had the 2 interceptions, and then the fumble right there on that last play before the half. So defense getting it done. Just kind of got to get that offense back on track a little bit. I mean, you got to credit Kansas a little bit for that as well, but forcing them into some errors. But like you said, you come out and put together a good first drive here to open this 3rd quarter. That can kind of right the ship offensively and maybe kind of close the door a little bit more for the Kansas Comets here.
Yeah, it hasn't been terrible. I'm going to take my headphones off for a second. Well,
some technical difficulties here.
Never mind. We've got our headsets all intertwined here.
All tangled up.
And I was trying to fix mine, and there we go. Okay. It's tight. If you've never been in the Vian press box, folks, it's tight quarters up here. But we're family. I mean, we've done so many games. We got our own little perch up here where we sit at, me and Clint Block. And we got Rusty running the tracker, but we got his own little desk here to the side, so he's kind of out of the way. And it works. It works. Got KP running the camera. We've been doing it forever. And so, it's just –
it's a great place.
Many a game up
Great
here.
place to be on a Friday night.
They feed us well, as always. Had some pizza and some – again, maybe I'm hoping next week if we're back here, we'll get little dumplings maybe.
Yeah, it may very well be.
I don't know who's in charge of the menu, but if we could get some dumplings, that would be great.
Good crowd out here tonight.
Yeah,
in the cold
a great
weather,
crowd, especially compared to last week.
Yeah, you look at the stands, and the stands aren't really full, but in typical Vian playoff fashion, you got lawn chairs lining the end zones around the field. A lot of folks out here to cheer on their Wolverines.
Yeah, quite a few fans from Kansas making the trip down the road, not too terribly far from here. It's one of those places there's just no good way to get there. You know what I mean? If it was like a straight shot, it'd take you 45 minutes probably, but it's just, little winding roads. I can remember driving from Tahlequah up to Oak State. I don't know if it's still there. There used to be a water slide there that used the river water.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's even still there, though.
That's
so
cool.
if anybody remembers that, that's probably been closed for 30 years. That's how long it's been since I used to travel up that way in the mid-'90s. But got a lot of fun memories from up in Kansas and Oaks, that area. Some good people up there, and it was a good place to spend some of my childhood up there. So, all right, we're almost done with halftime. We'll take a timeout and come back with the second half on the mix.
You have all the ingredients for this in your fridge. But ask yourself this. Of all the times you've made it at home, has it ever tasted like our McMuffin? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Maybe we McGriddles lovers have done a bad job of relaying this, but there are pockets of syrupy goodness hidden in the McGriddles cakes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Injuries happen. It's a part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is there for you with leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments providing top quality treatment and ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and back on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy. Northeastern Health System has got your back.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
What the? All right.
Look at this guy.
Who left the camera on?
Is that the thing now? Remember we used to have like a neon license plate?
Loans where you are with National Bank of Sallisaw. Wherever you are in life, National Bank of Sallisaw can help with loans to fit your lifestyle. Whether it's a new house or a new kitchen in the home you love, we can help make dreams come true. Maybe it's time to put in that pool you've always dreamed of, or a new vehicle for the family road trip. If you can dream it, National Bank of Sallisaw can help. And with our convenient online loan application, it's easy to start dreaming. Learn more at bankinds.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 766518.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See Randall Baker in Sallisaw and ask about shelter's competitive rates.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
And welcome back to St. John Stadium. 21-0 Wolverines at the half.
We are just about ready for kickoff here. Both teams out and went through their warm-ups. Vian ready to receive this opening kick here of the second half.
Here it. Somebody said we could hear you talking there in the commercials. Like, yeah, sorry. Why are we talking about fishing? We're pretty boring.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every once in a while, if you do catch us when we're talking in commercials, like last week, you probably would have heard, fix the camera, do this, change the internet. You know, but other than that, it's usually food or music. Or
it was a chaotic week last week. The rain didn't help anything.
It's kind of like people that always say, what do you do while the music's playing at the radio station while you're on the air? I'm like, well, I'm usually singing or looking at stuff to talk about. So usually singing. And one of these days, it hasn't happened in 15 years of being on radio at the station. I'm going to leave my mic open. You're going to hear me singing the Living on a Prayer. And
there we go.
It's not going to sound good at all. And you're going to be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? John Bon Jovi sounds awful. Oh, wait, it's me.
Be like some old school karaoke.
Comets will kick off. It's number 14, Augustine Perez, pardon me. It's going to be fielded. Oh, the ball's on the ground, and the Comets have it, Clint. Wow.
Yep, off the Vian. Up man there, couldn't make the catch. Kansas opportunistic right on top of the ball. Great field position. Set themselves up here with a chance to try to get on the board. Vian going to rely on that defense again. Try to Try to make something happen. 1st and 10. Takes a snap, hands it off over the left side. He's going to get about 3 on the play. I believe that was number 7 out there. James New. That was indeed. Set up 2nd and 7. Ball at about the 29-yard line of the Wolverines here. Comets looking over to the sideline, changing the play. Got quarterback out here, number 12. Seneca Steele split out at wide receiver. And do a little wildcat action here. Drops back, looking for an open receiver. Stumbles, lost his footing. Going to get sacked. Mason Wright fast back into that backfield. Once he saw the stumble there, he knew that gave him time and turned on the speed and got back there from his safety position. The sack, that's going to be a loss of about 7 yards on the play. Going to move the ball back to the 37-yard line.
So 3rd down and long here for the Comets, Clint. They got to take advantage of this turnover and this great field position here.
Mason Wright with the big play on 2nd down.
So 3rd and about 15. Steele. Man in motion is Potter. Quick snap. Looks to his left, throws it. It's complete. It's going to be short of the 1st down, but again, number 15, Carnes, is there. This brings us up 4th and still about 6.
Yeah, I'm going to call it 5. Yeah, about 5 or 6. That was Caden Fulbright with the tackle. Definitely in 4-down territory here are the Comets.
Yeah, someone said if you're paying close attention in the commercial, you heard us talking about our new board that we're getting for.
Oh, that's
for radio.
Yeah,
it's cool though. I mean, it's really cool.
Geeking out about all of our
yeah,
cool
it's gonna
stuff.
have wireless mics and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. So there you go. We got some spoilers. 4th down and 5. Steele. Man in motion is Adams. They're going to give it to him. Oh, he's going to throw it back to Steele. It's intercepted by Tristan Wiley, and it's going to be taken down at about the 42-yard line. Nice play. It was a good design, but Wiley read it all the way. Tristan jumps right in front of it, and the Wolverines have it right back.
Wow, Wiley read that one perfect. Got himself in perfect position there to make that interception. So now we'll get to see the Wolverines on offense here in the 3rd quarter. After they mishandled the kickoff. Brannick already lined up out here. He's ready to go.
9:39 left here in the 3rd. 21-0 by him. We mentioned Beggs up 29-0 on Alva, so it's looking like the winner of this one's going to have the Demons next week. Are they Golden Demons or just Demons?
I think they're just the Demons.
Okay. It's going to be a handoff to Mason right up the middle. He's going to turn on the afterburners. They will not catch him. He's going to take it 59 yards to the house. Touchdown, Mason Wright, Clint. Just the seas parted, and he was there.
Yep. Linemen do a good job, give him an initial opening, and then it's just all Mason after that.
Makes it 27-0 with the extra point coming up. We've been waiting on that. He's been waiting on that too, I believe.
If he was a little hobbled up or anything in that first half, he shook it off at halftime because he didn't show any effects of it there on that run. Had the big sack on 3rd down here defensively, and then taking it to the house. Kicks up and good.
9:28 left here in the 3rd quarter. Wolverines 28. That touchdown brought to you by the Rustic Cantina. Football and burritos doesn't get any better than the Rustic Cantina, Vian's official touchdown sponsor. We'll be back on the mix.
The Health and Wellness Center's Hive is an HIV education program designed to help reduce the stigma around HIV infection. The Health and Wellness Center is determined to stop the spread of HIV, which is on the rise. However, an HIV diagnosis is no longer a death sentence, and in many cases, with the right treatment, HIV is considered undetectable and under control within 6 months. Take the first step and get tested today. For more information, visit healthwellnessok.com/the-hive.
Well, 59-yard touchdown run by Mr. Mason Wright. What did he say, 99 yards? on 7 carries and 2 touchdowns.
Not a bad average there.
No, it's not. Now 36-0. I think you said Beggs
Yeah.
up on Alva.
Yeah, Beggs taking care of business.
Mendoza's kick is going to bounce, and it's going to be fielded by the Comets deep in their own territory. That was number 1, Zach Adams. It was kind of no man's land, and there's a flag too.
Yeah, Mason Wright flies down the field after scoring the touchdown and makes the tackle.
It looks like he was going to try to maybe let it roll out of bounds, and it just stopped. Then he's like, oh, no, I got to pick it up, and then he kind of bobbled it, and, well, it was just bad news. And there's a flag, too.
Yeah.
We'll see what this is.
Wolverines indicating that this one might be going against Kansas, but we'll see. See what the man in the white hat says. Yeah, they're talking to Coach Willis, see what he wants to do with this flag.
Illegal
block in the back.
Block in the back. So that'll be a half the distance penalty.
Yep, Kansas not helping themselves out here. This is when that Wolverine defense really finds another gear and just can change things real quick here for some miscues.
6-yard line, which means they'll be taking the snap in their end zone. Will Steele. Still has it, drops back, going to throw it over the middle. It's caught. Nice throw and catch by Turtle. He's going to get his way out to about the 13-yard line, so about 7 yards. Good gain on first down.
Yeah, we hadn't seen much of Mr. Turtle. He had a couple of good catches early on those couple of drives where they had some success moving the ball, and then he went quiet after that. He's a big target out there. Big guy, tough to cover.
Yeah, Vian's just doing a good job here in the latter part of this game where they're actually getting pressure on Steele, and he's just having to get it out too quick. 2nd and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Steele going to roll to his left, looking downfield, stops, throws it. It's caught by number 1, Adams, and he's going to be close to a first down.
Good tackle out there. Trace Sanders in coverage, good quick tackle. Got a flag back in the backfield down close to the goal line. That may
going to be a hold.
May be in the area of holding. Let's see.
Personal foul. Oh, roughing the passer. That's going to be 15 and a first down for Kansas.
Yeah, that's not good. That's another 15-yarder here against this Vian team. That's not going to make Coach Willis happy. Jackson gave him the first down, moved the ball out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10. Seneca Steele. Quick throw is dropped. It's going to be caught or picked up by Adams. It was a lateral throw, so he had to pick it up. That's going to be a loss on the play.
Yeah,
big loss.
Cash Collins out there doing a good job. He and Tristan Wiley.
I don't like Kansas throwing balls behind the line of scrimmage against this Vian defense.
It didn't work out well on that last possession. Almost disastrous again there. But like you said it though, they've been getting so much pressure back there. He's got to get rid of that ball quick.
4 receivers, 2 to each side. Steele dropping, quick throw. It's going to be caught by number 1, Adams. He's going to try to shake a tackle, but not much room as Trace Sanders.
Yeah, Sanders doing a great job tonight on all these receivers. Not allowing any yards after catch.
Going to be 3rd and about 3 for
That's what these offenses rely on, that throw the ball around quick like this. They want to get those other receivers out there, let them block, and take a 3-yard throw and turn it into a 30-yard gain, and Vian not letting any of that happen tonight.
Comets 3rd and 12. I said 3rd and 2. It's 3rd and 12. Man in motion is Adams. Still going to roll to his left. The southpaw throws it. It's over the head of Adams out of the backfield. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
That was Drayton Fletcher in coverage that time. Good coverage. Looks like Steele going to stay on to do the punting duties. We've seen him with some good kicks tonight. He had that one that almost got blocked. That may have even gotten tipped and
that was
short,
a
high
bad
kick.
snap. It was high. He had to reach up and get it. But he's played well here tonight. every time, whether he's playing quarterback or kicking.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Snap. Steele's kick is, another one. Golly, that's way out there. Mason is going to pick it up. Now he's going to rumble across the 30. Not much there, but still another good kick. What is that? About a 44-yard kick.
Yeah, nice kick. Good high kick. Let
I
his
don't know
coverage.
if you know that, but in high school, that's pretty good.
Yeah, let his coverage get down there and didn't allow much of a return for Mason. Mason had to kind of turn his back to field it. When he turned back around, had 3 defenders bearing down on him and just nowhere to go.
Don't forget, we'll name our McDonald's player of the game at the end of this one. Had a couple of guys going for that.
Yeah, so last time Wolverines were on offense, Mason just busted the big play and took it to the house real fast. Let's see what they got going here this time around.
Trammell takes it. It's going to give it to Drayton this time. He's going to go the opposite side, right side. Shakes one defender across midfield to the 48-yard line, 22 yards and another first down.
Yeah, that was some good play action there. Mason came to the left side. Fletcher got it over the right side. Mason drew some of those eyes of those defenders for just a second. Fletcher with a big gainer.
Yeah, almost like an option play there for Cash. 6.5 left here in the third quarter, 28-0, Vian in front. 44 yards on 5 carries for Drayton.
Nice. Averaging about 9 yards a carry.
Mason going to take it this time, patiently following his lineman. Gets across the 45 to the 43, so about 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Vian just methodically moving the ball here on this possession, keeping the game clock running. Trying to add to this 28-point lead.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about district points now, Clint.
Nope.
So you just want to win the game, whether you win by 1 or 100.
Yep, style points don't get you anywhere in the postseason.
1st and 10. Cash takes the snap. It's going to be another gift to Drayton. Drayton is just going to follow those big linemen down the field, gets the first down across the 35 to the 33.
Wow, Fletcher picked up about 7 yards after contact there. Had a couple defenders draped on him.
11 yards total, first down Wolverines.
Just kept the pile moving. Yep, another first down with the clock running. Just exactly what Vian wants here.
Yeah, 5:15 and counting in the third. 28-0 Vian. 1st and 10 from the Comet 33-yard line. Cash takes it, gives it to Mason this time, and Mason stutter steps around, just shaking defenders. There's a flag on the play. He's going to take it down to about the 15, but I think we're going to get a hold here.
Yeah,
yep, there it is.
It is. Right there at the point of attack where Mason went around the end. Going to get a hold. You know, if there's one thing that Coach Willis is going to be coaching them up on this week, it's eliminating some of those penalties. They have been plagued by penalties tonight.
Yeah, anytime, it's a good and a bad. Anytime you got players like Mason that can change direction and go, you get a lot of blindside blocks and holds because you're just switching direction. And so, like I said, it's a good and the bad. But
so that's going to put the ball back at the 41. Official one's the clock.
Still 14-0 in Sallisaw as the Black Diamonds lead Grove in the third quarter. Here it's 28-0 Vian. Cash going to be, a quick throw. It's going to be intercepted by number 2, Zach Glass. And the Wolverines, another big turnover, Clint.
Yeah, Tristan Wiley with the big tackle on the return here right at midfield. But, yeah, good play by the defender. Just got up in that passing lane. Yes, that's the
second interception, too. So he's intercepted both the INTs for Kansas. So, again, Wolverines, Clint, just got to clean some things up here.
Yep, Kansas defense trying to keep them in it, but can take over right at midfield.
4:38, plenty of time left here, but they're going to have to strike quickly here.
As Vian defense so far has had an answer.
Steele has it. Looking downfield. It's going to be a throw. It's caught over here by Adams. There's a flag on the play, though. Adams gets about 12, but I think it's coming back.
I do believe it is. Flag right at the line of scrimmage. It is going to be holding against the Comets. So negates one of the better plays they've had here from scrimmage in a while.
Again, let us know where you're watching at, listening at. 918-790-1051. We've had Florida, we've had Minnesota, we've had right here in the area. Let us know where you're listening at.
The official winds the clock, goes under 4:30 here in the third quarter.
Now it's 1st and 20. Steele going to be a handoff to the running back New, and he's going to get across the 40, almost to the 45, so 5 yards, 2nd and 15 coming up. And the Ridge Runners have just hit the end zone, Clint, as they have scored for the first time tonight. Makes it 14-6 over at Perry F. Lattimore, extra point pending. Here it's 28-0, 4 minutes left in the third. Wolverines up 28-0, but it's not been pretty.
No, definitely some things they need to clean up.
But hey, if you're going to have an ugly win, might as well have it in the first round. Yeah, 14-7 now over in Sallisaw. Edwards Auto Sales score update. Adams in motion, Steele straight back. Now he's going to take off. He's got room, but man, it closes quickly. And Steele's going to get up to about the 48. So he runs about 30 yards to get 3. And it's going to ring up 3rd and about 12.
Brannick and Ellis combined to force him out of bounds. Hear that band of gold.
Oh, yeah.
Playing loud and proud out there tonight on this big 3rd down play.
3rd and 11, just inside of midfield.
Got an injured Comet player making his way off the field.
I think that was the running back, New.
It was.
They don't want to have him out too long. They're going to go 5 wide. Steele all by himself back there. 4 on the play clock. He has it, and we're going to have a false start.
Yeah, just little out of sorts on that play.
I wasn't going to say anything, but the whole night he's kind of moved a little bit before he's taken the snap.
Yep.
And he finally moved too much that time. They'll give you a little bit, but
kind of starts drifting back
a
little bit.
He drifted up back just a little too far that time, and that's going to be a big penalty. So now it's going to make it 3rd and about 16.
That's when this Vian defense will get in the starting blocks here and try to get back to that quarterback.
But if you're expecting a blitz here, if you're Kansas, maybe a quick throw, a slant. Good to see New back out there at running back. Glad he's all right. 3rd and 16 officially. Adams in motion again. Steele going to try to throw it to him, and he does. A little high, but he gets it. Murphy's going to run him out of bounds, though, so it's going to be 4th and about 7 here for the Comets.
Yeah, they got the ball across midfield into Wolverine territory here. I kind of think you got to go for this one, don't you? If you're the
I think
Comets.
so, yeah, down by 4 scores here.
Fourth and 7.
Rick Peoples down in Miami, Florida.
Oh,
we're
very
just
nice.
a little bit jealous, Rick.
Yeah.
Just a little. 4th and 7 from the 46. Adams in motion, and the Wolverines jump off sides, Clint.
Well, that's going to make it a much more makeable 4th down here. Going to make it about 4th and 2 after they assess the penalty yardage.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's going to be
More like
4th and 1.
Yeah, that was a long 5 yards.
Hey, I spent a week in Miami this summer. Buddy, it was hot. Woo, in July. Oh, my goodness.
It's a whole different kind of heat down
Yeah.
there. A little closer to the equator down there. That sun's hot.
Steele drops back, throws over the middle to his tight end, number 3, Josh Turtle, 1st down. I'm just glad I haven't called him Seneca Wallace yet tonight.
Yeah,
because I almost have about 3 times. If you know who Seneca Wallace is,
oh yeah,
boy was he exciting up at Iowa
He
State.
was.
Played in the NFL a long time.
Yeah,
Seahawks.
Seattle. Yep.
Yeah. Great quarterback.
Clock still ticking. Under 2 minutes here in this third quarter.
Yeah, 1st and 10 after the completion. Steele going to hand it off to New. They're trying to get some sort of running game going, and not there. Now I think they might get a horse collar here.
I think they are. I think it's going to be another penalty on that Wolverine defense. That one over right in front of the Comet coaches. That's a tough one there. Just trying to make the tackle. He didn't do anything egregious. He was just trying to get a hand on the ball carrier and make the tackle, but just so happened to
you just start grabbing and
just so happened to get inside that jersey a little bit there in the shoulder pad area. That's going to put the ball down about the 16-yard line or so.
Yeah, so this is the best scoring opportunity for Kansas tonight. They roll the clock, 1.5 minutes left here in the third. 28-0 Wolverines, but the Comets trying to get something going here late in the game. Steele has it, fakes the handoff to Adams, throws a pass over the middle, and it's just off the hands of Turtle. You mentioned it earlier, Clint. They hadn't been going to him much, but now he's down there, and he's got some size and just overthrew him just a little bit.
He's a big red zone target down there, but tried to reel in the one-handed catch, but couldn't come up with it. Defense trying to preserve the shutout here. The incompletion stopped the clock at 1:15.
They may give to New up the middle, and just not much there.
That was Mr. Cash Collins with the tackle.
Cash Collins, number 52. Tackles number 7, Paul New.
Yeah, New, he's still in the game, but he's not 100%. He's, I don't know if he's dealing with some cramping issues or what it is, but he's ailing out there, but he's toughing it out. He's a tough young man. So 3rd down.
Steele drops back, throws it over the middle. It's caught. It's going to be, man, I don't know. It's a 1st down.
1st down, that's going to move the chains.
Leland Potter.
It's going to be, 1st and goal.
1st and goal, ball at the 4.
Yeah, 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Best opportunity on the night here for the Comets. 30 seconds in the third quarter remaining. They'll have to snap the ball one more time here.
1st and goal. Exactly what Kansas has wanted. Try to get some momentum going into the 4th quarter. Steele gonna keep it himself, trying to find the end zone and win. Oh no, he stays on his feet. Touchdown, wow. Comets.
What an effort.
Take a look here at the McDonald's replay. Just all effort there by Steele. Vian was there, but that young man was to not be denied.
And broke 2 tackles there on the way to the goal line, and then stretched the ball across the goal line for the touchdown. They're going to go for the extra point.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
That is Perez on for the PAT.
Number 14.
That's Aiden Graham to hold.
Snap is down, kick is on the way. It looks good. It is good. 6 seconds will keep it here. 28-7. We'll tell you that Grove just scored over in Sallisaw. All kinds of penalty flags on the play, though. I think they're all afterwards, so I think we're looking at a 14-13 game still in the third. Got any other score updates around here? Let me look and see what we can.
36-0 Beggs was still the latest score that I saw over Alva. Let's see what else we can find.
Yeah, Ader 36, Antler 6, Colcord up 21-0. Yeah, 36-0. Bags in front of Alva.
Got 38-7 Hominy over Central.
Oof. That's a tough one. Bacola up 44-2 on Tonkawa. So looks like Coach Parker and the
Bacola
Indians may have to take that long trip next week up to Hooker, which we know how good of a team they have, Clint.
Oh, yeah. They're tough.
Yeah, I don't know. They're still just 12-0 in the third quarter. But here we go, kicking off for the Comets. Augustine Perez, the junior, nice high kick's going to be fielded by I think we might have a face mask here. We do. That was number 11, Adolph Stahl. Again, I think it was one of those things just like earlier, Clint, where
just trying to make a play.
Yep.
He just came flying by and stuck an arm out to try to grab hold of the ball carrier and just so happened to catch his face mask. It's going to be a personal foul, 15-yarder. So that'll set the Wolverines up almost midfield.
Face mask, all over this.
Yeah, just 2 seconds left here. 28-7.
Officials going to get together and get the ball spotted.
Put it all the way up, my goodness, to about the 48-yard line, 47-yard line.
Yeah, great field position.
47-yard line of the Wolverines. First down right there.
And get some Wildcat with Mason Wright in the backfield.
Fletcher's there with him. Going to be a give to Drayton. He's going to patiently wait. And, again, cuts back upfield and gets 2 yards the hard way. Well, that will be the end of the third quarter. It's 28-7. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
Harry Robinson Salas Hall Ford, the area's #1 new Ford dealer with the best selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson Salas Hall Ford has the biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including their manager specials on the front row with the biggest discounts. And Harry Robinson Service Department is there to help maintain your vehicle. The biggest selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson Salas Hall Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Salas Hall.
We're back at St. John's Stadium. Vian up 28-7, but if they can hold on and win this one, Clint, there's a lot on film that they can clean up.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Got some things to coach on this week and some things to work on.
That's good, though, you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You could always try to keep getting better.
Edwards Auto Sales score update. Salisaw 14, Grove 14. That's in the third quarter.
That's
I have to listen to that one on the way home.
To be that's a close one there. Yeah, that's a tight one. That one's still, I think it's still pretty early in the third quarter, isn't it?
Mason takes the snap. They sent the linebacker blitz, and he picked it up. Now there he goes again. He's just all over the place. Oh, we got all kinds of flags.
Another face mask.
They ripped his face mask off. I don't think they called it. I think they're going to call a hold against Vian. I don't think they even called the face mask.
Did they not get the face mask? Officials.
Yeah, I think they might have missed that one. I could be wrong. We'll see. It could be a situation, too, where the official only had one flag, and nope, they're going to call it against Vian.
Sure enough.
Illegal block in the back.
Block in the back.
Still be first down.
Yeah, Wolverines have definitely hurt themselves with the penalties tonight.
Put the ball back to the 40-yard line.
We're in the fourth, just underway, 28-7 Wolverines, but it has been interesting. A lot of penalties. That, again, you want to get that cleaned up.
Trammell back in at quarterback now.
Mason to his right, couple of turnovers, couple of interceptions. Cash going to give it to Mason, who again is dead in the rights, but able to knock off defenders, gets up to midfield. That'll be 10 yards. That'll get some of the yardage back. It's going to bring up third and about 7.
That's good sportsmanship there. Seneca Steele over with the tackle on Mason Wright. They got up, patted each other on the helmet, and looked like they had Some kind words for each other.
Yeah,
So two good competitors out there.
Anytime they tackle them on our side right here by the 50, it's right in front of us, and you actually can hear how hard that is that they hit.
Those are two tough competitors out there, and I think they kind of patted each other on the back and said, good job.
Mason brings the play in. 7 on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry here. It's a Wildcat formation. Snap. They fake it. Mason looking to throw. Has all day. Throws it down deep. Has a man out there. Just overshoots his quarterback, Cash Trammell, and it's 4th down. My goodness, he had all day to throw it, and just I don't think Cash was ready for it. I don't think he was.
I don't think he was
I don't think
either.
he thought he was actually going to get that one. And nevertheless, it's a punt, so Kansas hanging in here, Clint. Mason will kick it. Kick is high, wobbly, and fielded by number 1. That's Adams. Not much there. Gets it to about the 12-yard line. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 Comets, but they're deep in their own territory. Another good kick by Mason.
That's a good one. Good coverage down the field by Trace Sanders.
Trace, he's making a name for that player of the game.
He sure is. Had that interception.
He's been all over on defense, too. Had the big touchdown here on 4th down. 10:41 left. 28-7. Wolverines in front, but I tell you what, Kansas has played great here tonight, Clint.
Yep, they've no quit in them, that's for sure. They're hanging around, giving it all they got.
Still has it, looking, quick throw is caught out here by Adams again and makes one guy miss, gets up across the 20 to about the 24, so 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
Some more hard hitting over here on the sideline. Good first down play for Kansas, 2nd and short. Trammell over here on the sideline, he's ailing. Can't really
you never know.
See what's wrong with him, but he's not 100%.
Still has it. Looking, throws a long pass, and it is incomplete, intended for Adams. They like to put him in motion, and then he just doesn't stop and keeps going. And well, Mason able to make up ground there. That might have been a good catch.
Yeah, Mason Wright and Brannick both back there in coverage.
.958 left here in the 4th, 28-7 Wolverines. And it's a 3rd and 2 for the Comets. There's a snap. Oh, has to get rid of it early. It's incomplete. Oh, I think it might have been intercepted.
It
Take
was.
a look at the replay here. I think Adolph Stahl got the interception.
Wow, Mason Wright with a big hit.
What a grab. The junior.
Wow, Mason Wright.
Excuse me, the sophomore.
Timed it out perfect and got there, hit the receiver right when the ball got there. Timed it just perfect and looked like he just popped it right over into the hands of Stahl. Wow, what a play.
Defensive play. Teamwork there, folks. Edwards Auto Sales score update. Sallisaw 17, Grove 14, still in the 3rd quarter.
Get Trammell back on the field. He's giving it a go.
Mason in the option. Oh, he's going to keep it. Fakes everybody out. Jumps over a defender. He's still going. Gets down to about the 10-yard line. 15 yards. 1st and goal, Wolverines.
Good tough. Another good tough run there by Mason. That puts him well over 100 on the night.
114.
114. Nice. Good game for Mr. Wright.
Yeah, now Vian's starting to use that clock a little bit.
Yep, slow it down a little bit here. Use all that play clock.
Going to keep the same Wildcat formation with Mason and Drayton, 2 and 3. It's going to be Mason again, and he's stutter stepping around. Good job by Kansas. They read that one well. It's 2nd and goal.
Clock goes under 9 minutes here in the
Gain
fourth
of a
quarter.
couple yards up to make it to the 8.
That Vian really slowing it down. Yeah.
Very much so.
Going to keep that same formation with Mason in at quarterback, Fletcher at his side.
Mason gets everybody set, takes it, going to give it to Drayton this time, and Fletcher, nothing there. And again, Kansas does a good job. Oh, goodness. Drayton is going the wrong way, Clint. He's still going to make something out of nothing. And
well, the official with a block out there
Yeah.
just decleated a Kansas player when he was coming back to try to make the tackle.
Oh,
the
my
official
goodness.
just kind of got caught up in the play.
Well, yeah, whenever you're running around like that, like we mentioned it, whenever you're running and you're cutting back like Vian does, sometimes officials get involved.
And that's a big official, too.
Yeah.
He is he's a big
He
guy.
looks like he played back in the day.
He looks like he might have played some college ball even or something. He's a big guy.
There's a flag on the play on top of all that, Clint. So just a lot of, oof. Yep, blocking the back again. That's just almost a given when you cut back like that.
So that's going to put the ball back out to about the 24-yard line. Second and goal from the 24 is not good.
Sounds like something my Purdue Boilermakers will find themselves in. Gets easier tomorrow, though. They got Penn State.
Yeah, just keeps getting better, doesn't it?
Maybe next week at Michigan State. And then they finish with Indiana. Who would have thought they would be where they are?
Yeah.
Goodness. Second and goal from the 24.
I think they still have Ohio State left, though,
Yeah,
as well, so that may change things.
Mason, quarterback keeper, just going to run it right up the middle, trying to get what he can down to about the 15. So 9 yards. Actually, going to put it back 17, so 7 yards. Third and goal.
Good block out there. Cash Collins just leading the way for Mason Wright, taking out a couple of defenders.
Third and goal, 17.
I think I'm the only Purdue Boilermaker fan in the state.
You may well be.
I don't know anybody else. And if you are, at least it's basketball. Well, they played Alabama tonight. Don't tell me who won because I got it on the DVR. Third and goal from the 17.
Plethora of receivers out to the left side.
See what we can do here. 4 on the play clock. Trammell is the quarterback. Gets the snap just in time. Looks, throws it. It's going to go over the head of Mason intended there. And
They weren't on the same page on that one.
I think Cash is just kind of having an off night, Clint. And you know what? Like I said, better to have it right now than the next round. So we'll see what Mendoza can do here. Going to try the old leg out.
So yeah, get him a little work. He gets a lot of extra point work, but not a lot of field goal attempts. So this one, let's see. They're going to
be about a 34-yarder.
Yeah, they're going to put it down at the 24, so it'll be a 34-yarder. Got the breeze at his back.
Right in the middle. Snap is down. Mendoza's kick is up, and it is good. Nice kick. Makes it 31-7. We'll take a timeout. We're going to show the replay here. That was a good kick there.
That's replay worthy. That's a good one.
You don't see that much in college anymore.
What a weapon when you got a kicker like that. And, Vian's been blessed with him for
all
his
have that
brother.
Same last name
yeah,
too.
his brother. They've been blessed with great kickers.
31-7. Wolverines in front here. We'll keep it here in the fourth quarter. So it's looking like Vian might be able to pull this one out here, Clint, but it's not been easy.
No, you see the officials out here talking, kind of laughing a little bit. The big guy there that took out the player, they're kind of getting a little laugh out of it, I think. He's like, oh.
Man, I wish they
The big guy's like, man, I took him out.
Yeah. But anytime you have anytime those plays when they cut back, you're just in the way.
He kind of got caught in the crossfire.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm glad it wasn't me because I'd be the ambulance would be coming to get me right now. Yeah, because I had no business being out there. He fumbled the kick, but still taking it out. I believe that is 44.
Ellis, number 1.
Darius Whaler.
That was Riley Ellis out there with the special teams play.
Also helped out there by number 33, Manuel Carroll.
That touchdown or that field goal. It's not a touchdown, but we'll give it to them anyway. Field goal brought to you by the Rustic Cantina. Just right along the way here, Clint.
Yeah, just to the north of us.
Great food. Me and Rusty went there last night. Got the Cantina burrito. It's like a build your own burrito. Put whatever you want in it.
Ooh,
they even cut it in half for you.
Nice.
Steele takes it, going to give it to New, and gets a few yards across the 20. It'll be third and long, or second and long.
Yeah, not much. That was Riley Ellis came flying up in there to get into that tackle, and then Mr. Cheater and Mr. Collins and company shutting that play down. Short gain of 2. Well, they'll call it 3. Clock goes under 7 minutes now. 6:55 and counting.
2nd and 7 officially, as you said. Snap, quick throw is incomplete, and it'll be third down for the Comets.
Boy, still putting some mustard on that ball out there. He can sling it. He's got such a fast release too. No wind up, just a short throwing motion, gets the ball out of his hand fast.
Here's a bit of information someone just texted in. Vian plays Beggs next week. Beggs has 1 state championship. You know who their head coach was? Ray Jordan.
Really?
Real famous here at Vian.
Yeah,
so,
I did not know that.
3rd and 7. Still gonna fake the
wow.
handoff. Well, no, now the ball's on the ground. That was just a busted play there, Clint. I think it was a little option, and they couldn't make up their mind. I think Vian has it. They're saying they have it. They do, and it's a turnover back to the
Tristan
Wolverines.
Wiley got back there and just exploded that entire play. He tackled the quarterback, the ball carrier, everybody all at the same time, and just wrecked that play.
Ball is at the 15-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15. Wolverines can put a nail in this one.
You see Trammell coming on the field. He's not moving very, very quickly. He's something's wrong. He's ailing a little bit.
I hope he's all right. I hope it's nothing serious.
He's
and
not
get
full
him back
speed
next week, because looks like Beggs is going to be coming to St. John Stadium.
I almost wonder if he's not maybe a little ill rather than injured. He just
hey, listen,
he just doesn't look like he's full speed.
Allergies are going, or whatever. There's something going around. So again, better to have it now than next week. Hand off to Mason. Oh, Mason slid or slipped, and he took a big shot.
Boy, he did. Yeah, as he was going down,
Mason Wright, number 2.
he just the defender didn't mean to hit him up high like that. He was going to make a good tackle, but his feet went out from under him, and boy, he took a shot right to the chest.
Looks like both guys are all right. That's always good to see.
Like he took a shot from Mike Tyson out there.
Who you got? You think Mike can do it?
I think if it only goes 2 or 3 rounds, I think he can.
Oh.
If it's short,
Man,
I think.
I'm 44. He's 58, and I know.
I mean, if it goes 10 rounds, yeah, probably not. But
we'll see. Hand off to Mason again. They're just trying to run the ball here. Mason cuts outside, tries to stay in bounds, and takes a big shot at the end.
I think he was still in bounds, though, fighting for yardage. So I think it was a clean play. But we've seen Iron Mike before, though. All he needs is one.
Yeah,
and that uppercut can lift you off your feet, and then it's lights out.
You wake up in March.
Yeah.
They're going to call it 3rd down. Clock is running. 5.5, 28 or 31-7. Pardon me. Wolverines after the Mendoza field goal. 1st and goal. They're calling it from the 5-yard line, Clint. So Trammell will be in the pistol. Ellis is the little fullback, halfback here. Mason going to take it, and everybody in the county knew he was going to get it, and Kansas did a really good job of keeping him out of the end zone.
Well, they did. He had a little running lane there, but it closed up quick.
Gained a couple of yards.
They're going to give him a couple to bring up 2nd and goal from the 2. Might be some Drayton Fletcher time here.
Yeah, it's kind of his area here. Again, plenty of time on the play clock. It's under 5 now. It's going to be under 4.5 when they snap it, probably.
No, they're going to split Fletcher out.
Yeah, going under center. Cash has it. It's going to be a toss to Mason, and that just opens up the lanes. He's in easy for the touchdown. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Instant replay. That's too easy.
Yep.
It's like ordering on that McDonald's app. It's too easy. Mendoza on for the extra point.
You know who else is happy about that touchdown? The folks up at the old Rustic Cantina.
Rustic Cantina, yep. Thanks to them for sponsoring our touchdowns. Glad to have them on board. Extra point down, kick is up, Mendoza right through the middle. 4:30 left. It's the Wolverines 38, the Comets 7, and we'll be back on the mix.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
Back here at St. John Stadium, 38-7 Wolverines. Beggs up 43-0 on Alva. So that Beggs is number 7, Clint.
Yeah,
coming here to St. John Stadium next week. That's going to be a premier matchup. Edwards Auto Sales score update. Still 17-14 Sallisaw over Grove. And we saw the Hominy Central score, and it wasn't good.
No, it's not a good night for the Tigers.
46-7, I think is what it was.
Yeah, 44-7 something. But yeah, it's rough going. Let's see. Things weren't going well for the Gore Pirates either, but let's see how they're faring.
That's a tough matchup, man. Woodland
that really is
really good right now. I mean, they're always good.
48-14 final. Woodward over Woodland, I should say, over Gore.
What do we say? Woodward? Woodland? You know what I mean. 17-14 still Sallisaw and over Grove. They finally made it to the fourth quarter.
And 56-6 final Wacomas over Weber's Falls.
First and 10 for the Comets. From their own 20, it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and Noon doesn't get much.
Yeah.
It'll be second and about 7.
Nate Cheater not having much of that. Very, very minimal rushing yardage on the night for the Comets. Vian fans fired up out there, ready for round 2 next week.
It's going to be a battle, Clint.
It is.
Something tells me we're going to be here for it, too. There's a snap, steal, looking, throws it out here to his running back, New, and he's going to try to get something, but he's not going to get much. It'll be third down.
No, New tried to dance around and avoid the tackler, but he's not 100% either. He's dealing with some sort of
he took a big
leg
hit,
injury.
had to go out for a couple of plays, and I'm glad he's back out there, but you're right. I think, hey, this late in the season, it's unfortunately part of it.
Just lay it out there and go. Showing some toughness out there, though, is Mr. New.
Third and 6. Steele has it. Plenty of time. Now he's going to roll out here to his left, looking, and just throws it into the Vian bench.
Yep, that was
maybe, I don't know if they're going to call it grounding on that or not.
That was Peyton Johnson out there. Shed the block of the big man, big 72 out there, and got back in the backfield and rushed that throw and made him just dunk it out of bounds.
So 4th and 6 coming up. Looks like the Comets are going to punt it away here as a 3:02 left.
Yeah, we see Mason back at midfield to field this one. Going to kick it away from him.
Oh, high kick right here towards me. About the 48-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines. I bet we're just going to get a bunch of run plays here, Clint.
Yeah.
So Wolverines going to survive here. It wasn't the prettiest game of all time, but they're going to survive, Clint, and be back home here at St. John Stadium next week, taking on the Beggs Demons, who last time Beggs came here, that's when they had Kendall Daniels and Red Martell and those guys. Boy, they put on a show here.
Yeah.
And I expect the same next week.
I agree. Always loaded with athletes. I see some few reserve linemen in the game here for the Wolverines.
Yeah,
give some of these
Trammell's
guys
still
a
out there.
breather.
Mason's still out there. See if we don't just get some runs. Going to be a hand out to Fletcher. Again, a little trap play. Getting some good blocking down there, and they're going to get a hold out there. Now they're going to get another flag.
Another flag at the end as Fletcher ran out of bounds. I sure didn't look like a hold to me on Mr. Fletcher there, but
I think it was Brannick out there.
Yeah, Brannick. I'm sorry.
Jacob, I think he just had his guy down, and well, it happened. So we got two. I think these may offset here.
Officials going to get together. We got an official without a hat on over there as well, so we got all kinds of stuff going on.
Here comes the one that matters, though.
So we had a horse collar at the end of the play, and then a hold at the point of attack there. So we're just going to redo.
I wonder if these officials would wear a mic. Remember that board we're getting wireless capabilities? I'm just saying. 1st and 10, clock is running. So after all that, nothing happened. 1st and 10 from the 48. Just had a turnover in the Sallisaw game.
Mason, wow,
Mason just plowing through the defenders.
Just breaking tackles, still running strong here late in the 4th quarter. Add to that rushing total.
Aiden Gray making a stop.
He's up almost to 150 on the night now. 149, I think.
And that may do it right there, Clint.
Yeah, that first down, they can run a couple of little short run plays here, or they can even kneel on it. Kansas with their timeouts, but don't think they're going to use them at this point.
Oh, we're going to get a late hit. Drayton Fletcher took a big shot in the back there, and that was not good.
No, hate to see that.
So they're going to personal foul against Kansas.
You know, Vian might just try to put another one on him here after that. We'll see.
We'll see. So Sallisaw turned the ball over on downs deep in the Grove territory, and Grove's already got it out to the 40. So it's 17-14 still, Black Diamonds ahead, but Grove trying to put something together here. They finally made it to the 4th quarter.
Yeah, well, it's been a slow-paced game over there.
1st and 10, Wolverines from the Comet 20-yard line. It's 38-7 here with a minute and a half to go. Vian's going to win, advance to the 2nd round. Handoff is to Drayton Fletcher, who just took that big shot, and Drayton he's trying to find the end zone, Clint.
Yeah, that fired him up, that late hit. He's gonna try to get one in the end zone here. It could be 1st and goal at about the 6 or 7 yard line, it appears.
Yeah, if you want to watch that Sallisaw game, you can go ahead and flip over there. It's over at Sallisaw Black Diamonds YouTube channel. Just type in Sallisaw versus Grove football, and it'll come up. You can watch it. Since this one's kind of over with here, I think the Wolverines are just going to kneel on it here a couple times and take their hard-fought victory to the 2nd round.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go into victory position.
It's going to be Cash, and he's going to kneel on it, and I believe they will not have to snap it again. They will not. So the Wolverines, we're going to do a quick out here.
Looks like the Wolverines will play here next
We'll let Locke tally up the stats. Glad to have Locke back this week.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
We missed him last week. Glad he's doing better. So Vian's going to win 38-7, Clint. They're going to take on the Beggs Demons here next week at St. John Stadium. We'll go ahead and tell you, we're going to be right back here Friday night. I'm not even going to take the wires down.
I'm ready for it already.
Me too. So we'll have Vian and Beggs next Friday night right here on the Mix YouTube channel and on, of course, where you're listening to us at. So there we go.
Yeah. Now it's officially a Vian victory.
So 38-7. Again, it wasn't pretty, but hey, a win's a win.
Well, you know, if you're Vian, though, you didn't play your best, but you still came out with the decisive victory, and you'll take it.
But hey, let's give a round of applause to the Kansas Comets. Great season. They came out here and played great, Clint. Other than, they had some mistakes, but they're one of the best teams that's been on this field all year.
Yeah, they played tough tonight. didn't give up, played hard all the way to the very end.
Seneca Steele had 75 yards passing. Paul New had 33 yards rushing. Carnes, 19 yards receiving. Adams, 16 yards receiving. Graham, 3 yards, 33 for Turtle. For the Wolverines, Cash had 101 yards passing with a touchdown. Mason Wright, 149 yards, a couple touchdowns. Fletcher, 73 yards. Then you had Sanders, 35-yard touchdown reception. He also had a pick six. Did he not? No, he just had the pick.
He just had the interception.
Brannick had a couple of receptions for 43 yards and a pick six. Yes. And then, of course, but Sanders was all over the place on defense too, Clint.
He was.
So I think your McDonald's player of the game, we'll go with Trey Sanders, as he just all over the place on defense, and he had the reception on fourth down, had the big turnover.
Yeah, he defended a lot of passes out there, did really well in coverage, and made a lot of tackles, didn't let him get hardly any yards after catch. That defense did a great job, just a little over 100 yards of total offense for the Comets tonight, so that defense getting it done.
That's going to wrap it up from St. John Stadium. Thanks to everybody. Got to give a big round of applause to Terry on the camera. Brian, his first real game with us on the camera. How about this guy back here? Right here, my son Russell on the TriCaster.
Doing a fine job.
Did a great job. Real proud of that. Greg back at the studio. Folks, will be, of course, our man Locke over here with the stats. So glad to have him back. And we will be back on the air next Friday night right here at St. John Stadium, Vian versus Beggs. Until then, for Clint, I'm Justin. We'll see you next week on The Mix.
You have all the ingredients for this in your fridge. But ask yourself this. Of all the times you've made it at home, has it ever tasted like our McMuffin? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Maybe we McGriddles lovers have done a bad job of relaying this. But there are pockets of syrupy goodness hidden in the McGriddles cakes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
If you don't like surprises but still need a loan, then Anchor Financial Services is your answer. For over 40 years, Anchor Financial Services has been the hometown hero for families in eastern Oklahoma. We know life happens. Unexpected medical bills, home repairs, or that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With 7 convenient locations throughout eastern Oklahoma, our friendly team is always ready to help you navigate life's twists and turns. No jargon, no hidden fees, just straightforward, trustworthy financial support. So why wait? Stop by today or visit us online. Let Anchor Financial Services be your anchor in times of need. Because when life happens, we're here to help.
You're watching Mix TV.